Hello, 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 Kitchen.
Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How is everyone doing this afternoon?
I'm doing good. I don't know about everybody else. How is everybody else doing? Kitchen, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Hey guys, welcome in, welcome in. Come on in, come on in. Don't forget to share the live.
Now we big up our sponsor.
We want to big up our sponsor, Jab Jab Juve Toronto. As you already know, Jab Jab Juve 2020 was cancelled, so we're looking forward to 2021. Don't forget, come out and support, support, support.
Come out and support. It's a beautiful, cold afternoon.
I know.
I think I'm gonna do a parang for 2020. I'm gonna do a parang.
Mm-mm. Ah, Jesus, somebody business outside. Hey, bon Jay,
I ain't singing
all
about
you.
no
Don't
one
let
than
Kitran know.
myself.
Okay, I just gonna say, don't let nobody know nothing about you. Don't let Kitran know nothing. We can't go be in bar. I'm just saying. That's what I know a lot of parents about.
Yeah, exactly.
Mix up and Kalalu.
Yeah. So, Katya, what's going
So
on?
how
What's
is
going on,
everybody
man?
doing? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
You
I'm
start
good.
doing your
So you guys heard
Christmas
about the
shopping
rollout
already?
of the vaccine? No, Kitran.
Why not?
No. I don't know.
Christmas is right around the corner, in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah. No, I don't feel it this year. I keep telling everybody that and they don't understand. I honestly don't feel it. I don't.
So you're not gonna eat your
I
ham and have your sorrel and all these
no, no
things.
meat, no meat, no meat. I haven't
What?
been eating meat for like 2 months now. No meat.
You cut it out?
Mm-mm. 2 months.
Wow,
No meat.
that's good.
No dairy, no meat. No. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
no meat and
nice.
stuff. So this year, yeah. I just
Hmm.
I don't know, I just not really much in the spirit to be honest. But yeah. My cousin
Okay.
sent up a ham from New York. The next person sent the next ham from Montreal, and it's like all this ham every year is like one, two ham. This, that. Just not in the vibes this year at all.
Mm. You and your ham, eh?
Yeah, yeah. I eat it, but I'm not a big fan. Like it, I have to have it. No,
Hmm.
no. Yeah, not.
Okay.
The kids enjoy it. The kids like it. They don't mind it, especially the salt, like the salt ham. They enjoy that. Most West Indian homes you go to, the salt ham, the bread, the this, the that. They enjoy that.
Uh-huh.
So no biggie on my part.
Well, I guess you have to buy a salt ham then.
No, there's I have. That's what I'm saying. I have one came up a few weeks ago,
Oh, you
from
have
New
one.
York. Yeah, one is on his way. Should be here on Saturday. So
Wow.
no biggie.
Two big ham.
Yeah, you religiously have a cousin in the States. I don't have to say it. It just get mailed to
Two.
my house.
So basically, two
Yeah.
two two big two big
Two
bow.
ham. Yeah.
Two big bow leg.
Yeah. So my sister,
Yeah.
my brother-in-law, they're gonna enjoy it. Don't worry.
Okay.
So yes, guys, welcome in again. Once again, it's Thursday, December the 8th. Wow, it's countdown time. It's almost here. It's
It's
coming. It's coming.
Thursday. Wow. You really want it to be
What am I
Thursday?
like every time you see? It's like I'm already pushing the week. That's like the second week I
You
did
really
this,
want it to
right?
be Thursday already?
Sorry,
Wow.
guys. It's Tuesday. Yeah, no, Tuesday, December the 8th. I'm sorry. I know. Hi, Dalma. Come on in, love. Come on in. I know. I'm sorry.
They're talking about December the 8th, Thursday, December the 8th.
I know, right? I'm all brave about it too. So So, guys, we have a special guest on tonight, and we have a few topics. So, just stay tuned with us, and interact wherever possible. Whatever you want to ask, questions you want to, get in on the topic. Absolutely, go ahead. We love that interaction with you guys. But don't forget to share the live, share. Let people see and know what you're listening to and what you tuned into tonight.
So there was actually history today. History in the
With
United Kingdom today.
oh yeah, call that history.
Was it a what was it?
She was
90-year
90
old
years
woman?
old.
No, yeah.
Yeah. First vaccine.
But it's, yeah.
First vaccine. Yeah.
But well, that old lady already. She don't know. And she said it felt good. So guys, go ahead and take it. Well, that's what she said, right?
I know. I mean, hey, that's
So
only
she's
today.
still
She only
young.
got the dose today, so she don't. I mean, she don't know the effect of tomorrow. She don't know what's gonna happen to her body when she wake up tomorrow, or if she wake up tomorrow. I mean, I'm only saying
Uh,
speculation here. I don't know.
listen, let's pray that the old lady have a normal life after this, please, and she wake
Yeah.
up tomorrow.
Sure.
All right,
Yeah.
let's keep it
Yeah.
positive.
Okay, we're positive. She's gonna wake
Yeah,
up
we
tomorrow
got
and
to
she'll be
keep it
fine.
positive, man.
Sure.
Yeah, and I think they say
So you taking? Are you taking the vaccine?
who
You.
what?
I'm asking
Ask
if
me
you're
the
taking the
question again.
vaccine. Are you taking the
Ask me
vaccine?
to go away.
Especially if you got to travel and go Grenada next year, August.
Listen.
They say kitchen before you board the flight,
I am.
Air Canada want you to have
I,
on your passport. Once they stamp it, they know that you're in the system.
I I won't be traveling for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I won't be traveling for a while, boy. What?
Yeah.
Airplane ain't seen me for a while, innit?
But if it's mandatory and then you do have to take a trip. If it's mandatory, meaning that it doesn't matter if it's 10 years, 20 years, it's in place. They make it mandatory for flights, so it doesn't matter. You have to take it before you take a flight. So it doesn't matter if it's 2 years time, 10 years time, 6 months.
Don't say that.
I mean, it's possible. Hmm. Yeah, no doubt, she was brave. 9 years old, eh? She was brave.
She was brave.
Yeah, yeah,
You look like she like needle.
yeah. I heard she didn't even flinch.
Yeah, she like needle, man. Them old people like that, they don't have no blood.
Really. You tell me keep this positive.
Some Draco you looking at there. Look at the queen, for example. That can get old, they can't dead.
Oh gosh. As I said, it's supposed to be going from Parliament to like all the upper heads, all the people in Parliament, all the White House, everybody from all
The
those
first person,
stuff. They should have been given those things too.
exactly. The
Let's see
first
how they
person
respond to
to
it. I
take that
mean,
needle was what's his name? What's his name? The prime minister's name.
who, Trudeau?
No, of
Where, Prime Minister?
U,
Where?
UK.
Oh,
Of
Boris.
Boris. He
Mm.
should be the first one that take the
Well,
needle.
that's what I'm saying. So, like all the heads of, the country, you want to set an example. You want to, say, okay, this is what has to happen in place. So we are the first set of people that's going to be taking the injection. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So they would have like the White House. They'll have like Canada thing. Everybody just take the injection,
Yeah.
and then you have 6 weeks to report back to the public your feelings, your symptoms if you have any, if you don't, stuff like that.
Hmm.
And then after that, you can start giving like your doctors, your nurses, your this one, your that ones. down the line. Hi, Alma boy, welcome. Come on in, come on in. So, Alma, we're
Eh,
asking if you have to get a needle for the injection to
I'm,
travel, would you travel?
I'm, I'm a boy. Big up yourself. I see that man there. They in Grenada.
Oh, he's in Grenada now.
Yeah, man. They under quarantine, man.
Ah, oh, Lord. Hey.
But
So, Alma, let me
yo,
ask you, let me ask
listen,
you, if you have to
hold
take
on,
the needle
Catherine.
to come back in America,
Nah, I don't think you're gonna reach to that yet.
eh, okay,
I don't think you're gonna reach to that yet.
okay.
But the man have it nice because what the man doing quarantine is right by the beach, so you get nice view.
Ooh, ooh. Don't go and sneak out in the middle of the night and go to the beach, you know. You're getting problems.
At least you don't have to jump out the window.
Right, true, 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 true.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah, it's just a thought, honestly, people. To put it out there, it's just a thought. Like, do you see yourself taking a needle, and if it's mandatory for your work or travel, what do you do? We've been asking that for the longest while. What do you do? Like, we've been hearing now it's rolling out. It's been
Well, you know
rolling
what?
out all over now, and I mean, Canada is getting the first dose next week.
Well, thank God. It, the first those that come to Canada, thank God
It's
is for
next week.
like
Yeah.
the first time
So your
workers
frontline workers and you, yeah.
and the older folks and all them
hmm
people. And
hmm
then I think it's kids after that, right?
Like when you say kids,
Something
like,
along that line.
okay.
That goes to school, like school kids.
Oh, I didn't even hear that one. Okay.
Yeah, I heard the premier said something like, yeah.
Okay.
S- So
So that's the next
probably
question. Like, you have kids and stuff. Are you gonna send your kids into? Because as I said, we don't really know about it. We only hearing whatever. We heard it was whatever. We didn't even hear it was 100%. We just heard that it's ready. We
exactly.
heard 90 something to 96, and then we heard it's ready. The first phase is ready. So, but then again, it's a topic, guys, to have with your kids, a topic to have with your family. Yeah, yeah. And I think that's what I mean, Alma. I think that's Alma, but I think that's what a lot of people is worried about is the time frame that it was approved, right?
The short
So
time it was
yeah,
approved.
yeah, yeah.
Pandemic.
hmm Yeah. So I mean, you leave a lot of people to wonder, right?
It does actually.
And I mean, the public. I mean, you have to ask questions too. You have to, you know, you want to know. Like, I don't think everybody should just lay there and play dead. I think you want to know because even today at work, we had that same topic. When in the office, we were on business calls, we're speaking to managers and everybody, and we're asking questions. Oh, okay. Okay, Ansky. I mean, hey, teachers, and Ansky wants to travel, so Ansky's taking his
That's the only
injection,
reason
you
because he
know.
probably want to go grade and he want to go play a job. I said no
So I mean,
restrictions.
yeah. So I mean, some people would, want to take it because they want to fly. Some people want to, especially now, like you see, like Christmas is coming. A lot of people can't go to like some people's house. Some people usually take the Christmas break to travel Florida. They go to different places to, do their family trips. They leave and they go to like New York. They go in the Caribbean, and I think that would be something that people look at in terms of wanting to travel, right? The restrictions of not having that amount of limitation of what they can and cannot do.
But excuse me. But we don't
Mhm.
even know what side effects that vaccine is gonna
Yeah,
have. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So
And I mean, with everything, I'm sure this would have a side effect. I'm sure because everybody's immune system is different. Everybody is going to react to it differently because I can drink something and you can drink the same, and we both respond to it differently. Body chemistry and immune system, like the way your body reacts to stuff. So
yeah,
I guess
because
just time will tell.
with all these years I'm in this country, I've never once
Hmm.
taken the flu shot. Never.
Right, right. I took it once, and I think I took it over 5, 6 years ago.
Hmm. How
Yeah,
was
I
that?
was working. I was working in the Actually, I wasn't working. I was doing a volunteer program with the same government heads, and we're doing the program, and they're like, "Oh, we're all doing it, whatever, whatever. Let's take the shot because we pretty much want people to see that we're representing the government and we're volunteering and we're doing stuff." And yeah,
Hmm.
but I was fine. I didn't get a reaction to it, to be honest. I didn't have a flu. I was fine, and yeah, I didn't respond no strange way or anything.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, it's true. Yeah, I know. Like a lot of hepatitis shots and other things you got to take to travel to other places. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And you know what? I was thinking for people to travel, what they're gonna do something along that line. Say, for
Mhm.
example, you take the flu shot or the
Mhm.
vaccine, right? Whoever does take the vaccine, he gonna show on their passport or the health card or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that along the
Yeah.
line like that. So
Yeah.
when they swipe
Yeah.
that,
They'll
like
have
your
the
passport or something,
information.
he
Mhm.
actually
Yeah.
shows there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Because
I
if they're
think
making
like
it
say for,
mandatory, it might be something like that. You're right. Yeah.
yeah, because you see, for example, like if you would have to go to, let's just say a basketball game now,
Mhm.
that's the same thing that's gonna happen. They go want you to swipe either a health card or something along the line
To show that you actually
to
is
show that
vaccinated
you
against
actually
it.
took the vaccine to be around so
Right.
much people.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, we have to get kind of used to the fact that our normal life is not as normal. We become It's a different vibe when it comes to being normal. Having to get used to certain things.
Normal, you say normal now.
Yeah, that's why I said whatever we found was normal is not normal anymore. Right?
You ain't gonna be normal again.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I wanted to touch a topic.
Yeah,
I
go
forgot to
ahead.
touch a
Go ahead
topic,
before guests come on. Yeah.
I think it was on Saturday. Me and
Mm-hmm.
Frontlines was talking about it,
Right.
and he mentioned it to me. I didn't even want to go into the topic. It was based on domestic violence,
Right.
right? I didn't want to touch it because a lot of women, I know a lot of women and a lot of men might get offended with what we
Yeah,
might
but
say.
it's not. I don't think when we bring topics out, it's for people to get offended. We can educate. We
I
can
understand. I understand that.
suggest, we can advise, we can support, we can encourage, we can. So I don't think if you we talking about something or if you want to discuss something, I don't think it's to bring a division between man and woman or to whatever. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. So if you think it's just something to just kind of like, you know, then yeah.
So, what do you think about domestic abuse in a relationship?
What do you mean? What do I think?
Yeah, about domestic abuse
It's
in a
wrong. It's
relationship.
wrong. It's wrong. Whether it's both, whether it's male, whether it's female, it's wrong. Putting your hands on somebody else in terms of being, abusive or being whatever, it's wrong. Plain and simple. That's how I see it.
Okay, just plain and simple
Yeah, it's wrong.
on both parts.
Both parts, of course. Why does a woman feel she has to put her hands on her man or her husband? Why? Why does a man feel like he has to put his hand on a woman? Why? Exactly. So it's wrong on both sides. That's how
No,
I
but
see it.
all right,
Plain
because
and simple. I
let
don't.
me
I
I'm
don't.
gonna
There's no.
I'm gonna
Oh, no.
I'm gonna show you this, for example, right? You know when a woman actually get mad with a man, the first thing she looks to do is to put her hands on her man. No
Mm-hmm.
respect
Yes,
whatsoever,
I've heard. Yes,
right?
I've heard
And,
that numerous times. Yeah.
and then you have some man out there now, they won't be able to refrain themselves from hitting the woman.
Right.
You understand? Some men might refrain themselves from
Mm-hmm.
hitting the woman, but
Mm-hmm.
some men, they have that anger within them, like they ignorant
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
You
But two
put your
wrongs
hand
doesn't
on me.
make a right.
What? That's what I'm saying.
Two
Some men,
wrongs doesn't make a right. Yeah. No, I know. So I'm
but like
saying the person
me,
that's
I'm not gonna hit my woman.
right.
You understand? But I want her to keep she damn hand to she damn
Yeah,
self
to
too.
herself. Exactly. I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's the first thing. A woman get mad, she want to
Mm-hmm.
slap you in your face,
Wow. What kind of woman do you know?
like
That was
you.
just a joke. Oh no, oh no, oh no, you gone overboard there, pal. Oh no. Mm-mm, I wouldn't dare. Mm-mm. No,
What?
never. You see, you attacked me there right there, like me. I ask you what kind
Well,
of
I
woman
know
you
you,
know.
Jenny's friend.
Huh? You know what? You see how you terrible people? Look at that. I get attacked right away, like you. Oh no, I wouldn't dare. I don't listen. I advocate for men, and I don't believe a woman should feel like she have the need to lift her hands on him. No, no way, no how. I don't give nobody rights. I don't agree. That's not even a topic to even laugh at, to be honest. Because I look at it as you feel like you're using that power game, or you feel like because you're a woman, he's not gonna lift his hands back on whatever. But there's no right there. I can't give you a right. That's disrespectful. That's downright shameful. That's wrong. And I don't believe in that. You argue, you walk away, you walk away. But the lifting of the hands, I don't believe in that. No.
I was talking to one of my brethren about it. Say if you man lift she finger or she hand on him, she getting some cutlass, some real planners she getting.
You see again, and that's the thing. That's
No, but
it's
some
it's
men
gonna be a
will think
touchy it's
along
gonna
that
be a touchy
line.
subject for a lot of people because you feel now if this woman lifts her hands, you feel like you have to do, and then the outcome of it doesn't always come out nice. So my thing is that why? You know,
Hmm.
women do it because they feel they can get away. Oh, he's not gonna hit me because I'm a woman, or I'm his woman, or I'm his wife, or I'm his whatever. I'm upset, or I have something that I'm dealing with, and to lash out. That's my way of lashing out. It
Hmm.
doesn't give you the right. Period. It doesn't give you the right.
True.
So no, I don't agree with anybody lifting their hands on each other in a relationship at all. Period. That's plain and blank. And coming back with a rebuttal of you're gonna do this to her, and you're gonna like, if your daughter was to be in a relationship with a man and she was to do this, would you feel comfortable knowing that he did that to her? You would not. So it's the same thing. I just don't believe that it should go either of
So
that way.
so Ansky asked if she do what we supposed to do.
Well, you're gonna
Like
have to figure out what you should do because everybody's gonna respond differently. I can't tell you how to take care of your household, but at the end of the day, you have a female that's lifting her hands at you. Is obviously there's something that either you want to accept it or not accept it, meaning that you're gonna stay because sometimes they do it and they think they're gonna continue.
but that's the
So
problem. Because some
that's
woman
what I'm
know, for
saying.
example,
But
she
whatever we
lift her
allow is
hand on
what
you.
continues. But whatever we allow it continues. So if you allow it to continue, then it's gonna be habitual. It's gonna continue.
No, but if for example the first time that it happened, you walk away, right? The second time, are you supposed to walk away again?
Well, the first time you're supposed to lay down, you're supposed to lay it really down, like lay it
No,
down, be
well, some
firm, be
you just
stern,
refrain yourself
and
and pull yourself away from the situation.
no, but you have to be able to discuss this. You have to be able to discuss the fact that lifting your hands on you is not is not a joke and is not something to be played with. Meaning that you don't, if that person doesn't want, okay, if I don't want something for myself, that's how I look at it. I can't want it for somebody else. So if I know I don't want nobody to lift their hands on me, why do I feel I have the right to lift my hands on somebody else? I mean, that's
Hmm.
how I reason. That's how I reason. So you have to know the relationship you're in. You have to know the person you're with, and you have to lay ground rules. If it does happen, Don't let it become habitual. Don't let it become something that's going to continue, because whatever you accept is what's going to continue. Period. If your boss have 10 employees and every time he only keep coming to you and ask you to stay back while everybody leave and clock out at 5 o'clock, you have to pick up your child at 6. Every time you go to the babysitter, say, "Oh, you late again." Da, da, da. Your boss keep asking you at 5 o'clock to stay back, and you keep saying yes for the last year. You don't think the boss gonna continue asking you to stay back every 5 o'clock? Because it's habitual. You let it continue. What you let continue is what you let happen is gonna continue. Ah,
True.
okay. So we just have to draw the line. We have to know how to stand firm in our relationships. Speak as how you would with your partner. Let them know what you accept and don't accept. As I keep telling people, boundaries. Let people know what you stand for and not stand for. Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. And a lot of
Yeah.
men suffer in silence, Wendy. Not just we saying it and we make it look like it's a woman thing at times sometimes, but it's also a man thing. A lot of men suffer in silence because they feel if they was to go to police and talk, they get ridiculed. I had a situation where a man in Grenada went to the police and they laughed to the point that every time they see him, they point fingers. Ah, da, 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 da.
Exactly.
How hurt could this, like, how, you know what I mean? How could you go and sit there and look at somebody suffering, see that person come to you and say, "Listen, X, Y, or Z," and laugh at it and think it's a joke? It's not a joke, because if a woman wants to come to you and say, "My husband beat me," or "My husband did this to me," well, we know the laws in Canada for women. We know that the police, they don't even want to see you scratch. They just want to hear the allegation. They just want to hear that my man or my husband did this. And they're knocking down your door. They're breaking down your door because the one said that, you know? So
I,
why
I,
when men come and say the same thing is taken as a joke? That's the
not
reason why a lot of
because
men don't say certain thing. And yes, when they do suffer in silence, yes, they do. A lot.
I
A lot.
actually I actually had a family member but that had a similar situation like that,
Mm-hmm.
where like his child mother,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, for some reason she got someone hit her. She had marks on her hands and stuff. She
Mm-hmm.
scratched up her car and everything, and she go report it.
Mm-hmm.
So they
Yep.
go to the police. Actually went to my
Mm-hmm.
cousin's wife,
Vindictive and manipulative. Yep.
and they picked him up at work,
Yeah.
and he was
Embarrassing
wondering
about
like,
his job. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it's only because his boss was there, because they asked him what time
Yeah.
he was
Right. So he had that alibi to say that he was at
at
work
alibi,
to
right?
prove that he was. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
If his
guys,
boss wasn't
it
there,
is
he going
serious.
to jail, right?
Yep, he would have been making a serious jail. And then that goes
Exactly.
on his record and that goes on his files and people look at him a certain way and it's
And
serious.
some women actually do get away with stuff like that.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
why you have some men, because if a man wants to go report that, no,
Mhm.
they think the man
Mhm.
is so weak.
Mhm.
Ah,
Yep.
well, how you have
Yep.
your man beating you and you're going to
Mhm.
report
Mhm.
it?
Mhm. Yep.
Uh,
Because if he was to retaliate, if he was to lash out or lash back, and we know a man's force can be very deadly. Meaning, now when I say deadly, I don't mean in terms of death, but I mean like, a man's strength, you know,
mhm.
just knowing that you're upset about something or something like that and you want to retaliate, you give her, like, let's say one push, one whatever, whatever, and then it can be fatal as well. In a set of anger, you're upset and you do something, it can be fatal. So I mean, sometimes for not doing certain things to that woman, yes, he looked like he's weak, he looked like, but that's not weakness, that's strength. That's strength, knowing that you can walk away from a certain situation or pull yourself and to control that situation. To me, honestly, in my books, a million paws up. That's strength, because you put your hands on her and you retaliate. You're saying you're defending, you're saying whatever. First of all, they ask you why you even hit her back. That will be the next question. Why did you hit her back? Why couldn't you walk away? Why couldn't you whatever?
So what if him and her have like kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna, well, we're doing it for the kids that we stay in the relationship because him or her don't want to leave, right?
Hmm.
So how do you, what's the word
If
I'm
he
looking for?
doesn't want to leave and he
Let
think
us,
he wants to stay because of the kids,
because of the kids.
right? But then staying in something that you're not comfortable in, or staying in something that makes you suffer, staying in something that frustrates you, staying in something that is causing more harm to you than good, why do you want to stay? First of all, why do you want to stay? Because you're there, the kids are fine. The person that's being battered is you. So whether you stay or you go, the kids are gonna be fine. So
No,
think about your well-being.
you're not too
So
sure.
no, but I'm saying most the attack is on you. You're thinking about you have to think about your well-being too, right?
True, but
Yeah,
you
I
know, he
mean,
has some.
honestly, we think about certain things and we don't think about ourselves and we just think about this and then we're the ones suffering.
Yeah, but
So
some parents are very abusive, right? So let's just say,
yeah.
for example, the woman was abusing the man, right?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
then you know what? He said, "Let me walk away." So he walk away, and then the woman started to abuse the kids now. But the reason that he really wanted to stay in the relationship was to protect the
Was to
kids,
protect the
because
kids,
he know that woman is very abusive.
right?
So do you stay in the relationship
Well,
or you
first of
walk
all, if
away
you
to leave the
realize the
kids?
relationship is like really abusive, and first of all, I always ask people, I cannot tell you to stay or go. You have to make that choice. If you know your well-being is being jeopardized, you know that your well-being is not, is being compromised. Think about you. Think about your well-being. Think about who you are as a person, right? Yes, I understand the kids might be involved in whatever and you be worried. If that's the case, then go to the police, make a report, show the marks, do whatever you got to do when it comes to whatever. Get a lawyer. If you can't afford one, there's all kind of legal aid, and even in the Caribbean there is legal aid. There's things, there's support. There's not a lot of men support group out there, which is hard for a lot of men.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I'm a boy. The whole family household would be toxic. You're right. So it's either you make the decision to stay because you know you want to whatever, but that's your decision, or you make the decision to leave because you know your well-being and your kids' well-being is of importance, is priority. So you have to figure out where. Either you want to stay and stay in that because that's gonna whatever you accept, as I say, is gonna continue, or you make the change. And a lot of times we as people we're afraid to make changes. We're afraid to step out. We're afraid to because we're not sure. Is it that a person can be a sole provider? Sometimes a person can be um, have certain things in that keeps us there, and we look at those things and we say, oh, we can't leave because, and we find the reasons to stay, but we're not happy. We're suffering. We're damaged. We're broken. We're you know So that's what I'm saying. Choices, we have choices, but it's just us to make that step because we have to take the chance to get out of that comfort zone.
Mhm.
I'm not going to encourage any man or any woman to stay in any relationship that is damaging them physically, mentally, emotionally. I'm not. Period. No,
Well, some of
because
them
it
actually does say it's for love.
is for
Oh, I
love,
love him. Oh, I love him. Uh, he
and
gives me everything I want.
it could be the fact that not a matter of your love, but you want to feel love. You want to be in a position to feel that somebody cares about you. So you stay because the person will tell you these things and they love you and they care and they wouldn't do this anymore. So sometimes, you hear the stories where a woman will say, oh, I was there because he always tell me he loved me. One time I heard this young lady said, if any man doesn't hit her, he doesn't love her.
What?
Yeah. She said, if any man she's with and he doesn't hit her, she does not feel love.
So I
Right. So
guess
that's a
he likes
different
being
level.
roughed up
See?
then.
Yeah.
Wow.
One gentleman said to me about 2 months ago, when she was, oh yeah, oh yeah,
She like it
when
rough.
he said that when she used to like do things to manipulate him to stay and whatever, and every time he tried to go, she'll try to fight with him and everything, and he used to feel like this woman really loved me and care for me. So some people do feel a certain way. Yeah, when she tried to like fight with him or try to make a fight and to physically fight with him, he felt that she's protective and she doesn't want him to go anywhere. So he always felt, you know,
Mm-hmm.
felt the vibe to stay. So he always stayed because, and then again, he used the fact that they had two kids together. So he used the fact that the kids was an ex, reason to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, as I keep saying, and as I keep saying, I'm gonna keep advocating for men. You guys always hear me say it. Men do get abused by their female partners, by their wives, their ex-wives, their lovers, their girlfriends. They do get abused. Most times they do not report it because they don't want to be ridiculed or belittled. They don't want to feel ashamed. They don't want to feel that people are pointing fingers on them. And we need to break that stigma. We need to stop and we need to say that men need love, men need respect, men have feelings, men, just as how a woman have all those emotions, men have it too. I was watching something today and it says the mother was beating the little boy and she said, you're a grown boy now. Stop crying. Stop showing me that you're weak. So when some men grow up and they put that facade that they tough and they whatever, they don't show emotions because they were taught not to show emotions because it's going to be a sign of weakness.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yep, self-love,
So
exactly. Thank you very much, Alma Boy. Thank you. That's what I've been advocating.
so who
Self-love,
do
and it
you
doesn't matter at what age you teach them self-love. Yeah.
so who do you blame in that instance? Do you blame the mother?
I,
Because most
I'm not,
time
it's not a matter
that
of the
happens.
blaming. Sometimes people don't know, and I think education is key in terms of like the upbringing of your kids as well. You know, sometimes they say when you know better, you do better. Sometimes they don't know, and it's okay, what we know, we teach. But now we have a different generation that we look for to get a little more support than maybe even our parents or grandparents or parents before would have done. You know what I mean? They didn't know better, or what they know from their parents or whatever they were taught. That's what they passed on,
Well,
right?
sometimes most of the times things like that happen in like broken homes where there is only one parent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a possibility.
because to me, I always say a kid would always need a father figure in his life
Yeah, absolutely.
because the
Absolutely.
mother can teach a young boy how to be a man, like really.
No,
So she
no.
trying to toughen him up. That's not gonna work.
So, yes, guys, we appreciate the interaction here. Absolutely. And all what you guys are saying, you guys are touching all the right points. Now, I love that. You know? So what do you guys think needs to be done in terms of the abuse on men? Seems as we're on the topic. What do you guys think needs to be done? I know Alma Boy is talking about like self-love and stuff, teaching them as they're young, different things to that should be taught at a young age to teach them certain things. What do you think we can do, especially for young boys? Mm, right, right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, Wendy. Absolutely. I agree. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Trust. Yep. 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 Because I can speak on the black community, meaning like growing up in the Caribbean, you're not supposed to show certain emotion. If you ask a certain question, you get pushed by the side, or you're rude, you're mannish, you're womanish. A lot of people will relate to the words that I'm using. If you were to ask a certain question, where you get that from, who told you this, and who taught you that, and da da da, whereby you're looking for support, you're curious, you're asking, you want to know, and you couldn't ask a certain question at home, you couldn't ask your parents a certain question, you couldn't ask a family member about certain things, you couldn't confide in certain people because there is no trust and there is no support and there's no encouragement there.
Not
So,
because I think the reason, as you said, you hit a point there. Go.
mhm,
I think the reason for that is being like, say, for example, like in our black community, right? kids at a young age, they don't normally get, like, if something really does happen, they don't get that counseling like the way like your white
Support.
kids would actually,
Mhm.
yeah, they
Mhm.
don't get that.
Mhm. Mhm.
And like most of them are traumatized and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah. Boys get sexually abused at a very young age, and they don't have that outlet. They don't have that support system. They don't have that trust. They don't even have anybody they can confide in. Yeah. Thank you, Alma boy. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Sharing emotions and crying doesn't make them weak. Absolutely not. Exactly. And it's just that I think we can do much more in terms of being there and being a support system for youths, our black community, being out there and speaking to kids and educating them and teaching them and supporting them, you know. Even in, as I said, a lot of times in the Caribbean, you hear all these stories and it comes off 20 years later, it comes off how many years later, you know, and the support wasn't there. There's no trust. You couldn't go to a family member or somebody else. And one time, I'm going to give you guys a short story. One time, young lady that I know, she went through some very horrific stuff, and I heard some grown people sat in conversation and said that I think you guys can relate to that. Oh, she thinks she's woman, she get what she deserve. Oh, she thinks she's this, and then you hear all these malicious words. You hear all this very, like, you just hear some words or something you can't believe it's coming from an adult's mouth, that they will say these things, because a child is a child is a child. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're 5, 10, 15. A child is a child is a child. It doesn't matter if you're a boy or girl, right? So saying that she deserved this and she deserved that, no child deserved that.
Hold on,
Being,
Katya,
yeah.
hold on 1 second. 1 second. I wanted to bring in Clifford and that top.
Okay.
All right, good evening, folks.
Good
Brother
evening. Good
Clifford,
evening.
how
What's
about you?
going on, man? I'm bombarded here. I don't even know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
We're
I
talking
know for
about
sure I have an
Domestic
opinion.
abuse.
I know for sure
We're
I have an
talking about.
opinion. What's up?
All right. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
what's
Shoot
your
for it. Go
opinion?
ahead.
What's the topic? What are you guys talking about? I don't know. I just got the email
Right on
out.
your screen. It's on your screen.
Oh, on my screen.
Domestic
Domestic
abuse.
abuse. Absolutely no. There's absolutely no. That domestic
Yeah.
abuse. Come on, man.
Yeah.
We're in 2020. Domestic abuse is not acceptable. Never
Yeah.
been, never will.
Never will be.
All
Yeah.
right. Now, from a man's point of view, if it has to get to that point, just walk away. Now, it may not be that easy
Mm-hmm.
for some people, especially if you're not experiencing that level. So sometimes there's some people who, let's say, they just get a nice first time they ever get a pretty girl. Check. A pretty girl get a real hard time and thing, and
Right.
you can't leave, or you just can't believe because what no,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you make you see so much red flags, and you let that slide because you think,
Right.
well, I could change that.
Change. Right.
You see? And then now when you reach that point where you realize you can't change that,
Mm-hmm.
then no, you're resorting to the abuse part. Like even if it's physical,
Yeah.
mental,
Yeah.
psychological, right? So I would say get as much horn, get as much thing as you can when you're young. So when you reach that age, you have some strength to take it on. To deal with it, not to take it on, but to deal with it. You know to deal with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it ain't worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So just go ahead.
but Clifford, not every man back is tough like yours, you know.
No, because I work that hard and think I get there. I work that stress. That will build me up. Yes, think I'm free to see it though. And check, that will build me. So I wasn't born like this. You think
Right.
it's too late, I cry already?
Right.
You think it's too late, I go to sleep?
Yeah. Because there's a situation make you or break you, right? So it's you to
Right?
take from
So
that. Yeah.
yeah. So now I can
Mm-hmm.
come out here and say with confidence to get as much on as you can when you're younger. Because when you reach, like I mean, I just turned in 40. I just turned 40. I don't reach them age now. Right? You can't afford to really go down that negative road. So I'll say,
Right.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to have to rebuild or. Good evening, Wendy Samuels. How you doing, Wendy? Oh my God. I know the pandemic and you are locked down. Don't worry yourself. You still get a vaccine and come out. Don't worry. Right? But no, but for real, like the young guy you get on them, the stronger you'll be in your older age where you're more concentrating on retirement and you can save your money and thing
Right.
and balance yourself.
Right.
But before that,
So
huh? Go ahead.
Kitron made a point, and I was talking about it earlier. I'm not sure if you heard. He was saying, what if you have kids involved in that same abusive relationship? What do you do?
You see, to protect the kids, you gotta protect yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Absolutely.
And I'm coming from the angle where if to take care of the kids, you
Mm-hmm.
definitely have to be able to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
All right. So take care of yourself first,
First,
and
yep,
then
absolutely.
you can go back and
Priority.
say, okay, yeah, yes,
Yeah.
listen, kids. All right, this
Mm-hmm.
was the situation.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. I had to take care. I had to step away. I had to take care of myself. And
Mm-hmm.
now I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Allow me, give me the chance to.
Rebuild. Mm-hmm.
Right.
I agree. I agree fully.
So when they said that, I changed the whole spectrum of the conversation. Why? What was that? What was mean? What we said before? Or when they said the man should beat the woman? Oh God.
No, no, no. We went a little bit further into like the different abuse and boys not talking about when they're being abused and people are
Okay,
looking at
well, yeah, we can go there
kids a
too.
certain way. We're talking
We can
about
go
just
there too.
different parts of you know,
I am one. I am accused of not talking. I'm accused a lot. I don't. When situation bothers me, I don't. But I'm a thinker.
right.
So in most cases, and because you see, when you're thinking about abuse and you're thinking about you know what I mean, you want to hit somebody, you want to box on somebody, right? You're more thinking about that chung you go here behind the door when you go to jail,
Yeah,
when that
yeah,
gate lock behind you. So more time you
yeah,
just go quiet and you kind
right,
of reminiscing and they say like, okay, here we go. Let me not take that. Let me not go down that road. Or you're trying to think. So sometimes it's not always a bad thing to
right,
just stay quiet. But in the
right,
negative aspect, when you stay quiet and it
right,
affects you, is when
right,
you have like you can't
right,
process these things no more, and you're just quiet because the shaming tactic that will come behind it
right,
among
right,
your peers.
right.
And
So
Not too many, not
no,
too
go
many
ahead.
people, not too many guys are educated enough or even accepted enough to just
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
understand, and this could be a trauma.
Yeah. So we also went along saying that Wendy had said even I was talking about in the Caribbean and like kids not being able to have like a certain outlet and having the support and stuff. And I asked what was one of the reasons why she think we don't have that, and she said trust. Like there's no trust in the communities. Like you
No,
cannot
there's
trust
no trust in the communities,
yeah,
and
you cannot
let me,
trust somebody to
let me tell you this again. I'll take it on a different road. The people that went away that got grants and things or support from the government in Grenada that went away and studied these things to come back and help the community. Half of them
hmm
run away and they don't going back to serve the
right,
community.
right,
So you don't have the professional people to deal with it. Because if you
right.
have the professional people, they will be professional enough not to
To
bring
go
your
back
business
and
on
to
the road. Right.
right, right,
Half of them get a red girl in the States and they run away and they don't go back.
right. So Alma Boy is also saying, sorry, Kitchen, could you go back on his I wanted to kind of touch a piece on his topic.
Okay. Yeah, well, yes, Wendy, and that's what I said. It did damage in the situation. So, as a
Mm-hmm.
well-thinking man, if you're in a relationship where kids are involved and there's abuse,
Yeah.
you would, as a firm thinking person
Yeah.
will say, okay, listen, let me take away myself. Let's
Mhm.
either get some help,
Yeah.
or you just go deal with yourself and build
Mhm.
yourself up and then come back to chat. Not even come back, but be around. Have an
Yeah.
open door
Yeah.
so that those
Yeah.
kids can feel free to come to you, mommy
Yeah.
or daddy.
Yeah.
You understand? So
Absolutely.
yeah, domestic abuse, that I don't really play with.
Yeah.
And I mean, I
Yeah.
can make joke about anything else, but I ain't making no joke on that.
I agree. 150%. I say the
Walk
same
away
thing.
from that
No
situation.
means no. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Because you're
but
not just hurting yourself or the other partner. Once there's
right.
kids as well involved, then what are you teaching your kids? What are you telling your kids? It's okay to be beaten down. It's okay to be abused. It's okay for mommy to hit daddy in front of in front of the kids. Is it okay for daddy to hit mommy? So it's like you're building an next cycle of the same thing, and it probably could be worse because the kids grow up not thinking, I see my mother beat my father all the time. I see my father beat my father. I see my, you know what I mean?
There's a
So
video
sometimes people might
circulating.
say, monkey see, monkey do.
There's a video circulating around on social media.
Hmm.
I don't know if you got a whiff of it. But there's a woman manhandling a fella jail, a Rasta man. And she beating a man,
I
and everybody stand up there and they watching and they laughing. Oh
I
God,
think I
what is she
saw it.
really?
Yeah.
One of the time the man stand up there, the man he walk away. He's like, Jesus Christ. He
Hmm.
could only hear the
Yeah.
gates ringing behind the back.
Yeah.
And the woman come from behind him and she give one high kick.
Oh,
Right?
Jesus.
Yes, it's bad, but like nobody ain't really saying, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, what happened
Nobody's
here?
intervening. Nobody's. Yeah. Yeah.
And
And
everybody
it's
just
like it's.
laughing.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was just about to say.
Right?
Everybody's standing there watching and ridiculing, and yeah, and it's okay.
And the thing
Hmm.
is, again, to say, for example, a lot of times men have women as their best friend. Right? You go to a woman and you say, watch, Katya beating me night, morning, noon, and night, Katya beating me. And they will say, watch, frontlines use a big, strong, strapping man. I making a red girl beat you so, right? And they making fun of it when you in your weakness.
Hmm.
You in
Yeah. The
your
weakest point. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
understand?
Weakest point. Yeah.
And the frontlines, you feel like making
I
a
don't know
red
why
girl
my name
beat
keep
you
calling tonight. I don't know why. I have no
so.
clue. But okay.
It's a red girl star these days. Red girl star these days.
Some
You
of
check.
them. Some of them. Some of them.
Where's
Yeah.
the
I've
Listen,
heard some of them.
listen. This is our broadcast. So when I say red girl, if it don't fit you, just let it slide.
Yeah,
Just
some of them
ignore
are
the
letting
things
it
some of
slide.
them.
Some of them. Some of
This is
them.
our
Yeah.
broadcast. We speak a lot of broad spectrum,
Absolutely.
right? So, but red girl star these days, so don't know. Go ahead, here we go.
Some of Go ahead, Kitchen. Go ahead. Kitchen terribly do.
Because you know red girl star these days. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. I kind of trying to rebuild my studio, so if you hear things knocking and falling, all
Yeah,
kind of
no
thing,
worries. No
you know
worries.
what I
No
mean?
worries.
But yeah, but
I hear you.
red girls starting these days, so you know.
So yes, guys, you have it from us tonight on this panel. We're saying abuse is not okay. It doesn't matter whether it's male or female. Abuse is not acceptable.
Let me just touch on one thing again for those who might be listening or who listen to me. You see, it's okay to get therapy.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people shy away from getting therapy,
Mm-hmm.
and I think therapy is very important. We're not used to that in the Caribbean for the same
Yes.
reasons
True.
I push out before,
Yeah.
right? But if you find yourself in an abusive situation, I say you jump out and get therapy,
Mm-hmm.
right? Try and get therapy. I mean, it's there's something boiling. You need some help because you might what end up happening is that you might leave a relationship because of the abuse, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
without getting the proper
Proper support. Yeah.
attention, yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you jump back in the next relationship
Right.
without clearing up what happened, and
Right.
you're wondering, well, why this
Mm-hmm.
thing continue happening to me?
Keep happening. Right. Yep.
You check.
Yeah.
So Yeah, it's good to
I know, right,
it's good
Wendy?
to, it's good
Hmm.
to get consider
Yeah.
therapy. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people, as I said, it's that stigma that, we always feel that if we were to open ourselves up as Black people to somebody else, that a person will look at us as a certain way. We always put up that barrier. We're always okay. We're good when we know
Mm.
we're not. And I've seen a lot of men that
Well,
I've spoken to, and they always feel that if they and I understand a lot of times when men especially need support, the support they get is not always the best, and then they start feeling like they're weak. They feel like they're weak because now they went to somebody and they trust that person. They went to that person and now it's like you would say the business is on the road, right?
all right. Listen, give me
So
one
find the
second.
professional help. Find the people that you can trust.
I'm gonna write some button on the fire and I forget it. Hold on, hold on. I come
Don't
back.
burn on the place. Don't burn on the place. Go ahead. Women always want to be treated equal as men for, in this case of abuse. Society always sides with women. You need to change that mindset. Stop. Exactly. Thank you, Shiloh. Exactly. We think that men don't get abused, and we try to push these little things under the rug, and we laugh and we ridicule them. And I've seen it numerous times. I even, as I said, the line of job that I'm in, coaching men, speaking to men, mentoring men, and I hear about all these things all the time. And it's like you hear that men will say, "Oh, I was in a relationship, and every time I try to talk to her and tell her whatever, she'll shut me down." Or every time I try to speak to a family member about it, they tell me, suck it up kind of thing, or they don't want to hear me when that they're hurting. So I mean, we need to break that cycle.
Katya, and you have Wendy asking your question.
That's my line of job, sweetheart. Yes, I already have a group, and it's self-love and healing for men on Facebook, and I also have my coaching group that I coach men. So if you want to see it and you want to take a look at it, you can go on Facebook. It's there. It's self-love and relationship healing for men.
You need a guest speaker?
Absolutely. I would love to have you as a guest. I would
No.
love to have you as a guest.
Listen,
Yes,
don't follow me, man. Don't follow
yes, yes, yes. I take you up on it. Once you open your mouth and said that, absolutely.
me.
Yes, yes, please.
It was good, man.
Yes.
So, let's continue. Good evening to
So yeah.
everybody. I didn't say a good evening when I came in,
No,
so
that's
my
okay.
bad.
That's
But
okay.
good evening to everybody on the planet, on the in the chat. Glad to have you here. Thank you, Kichon and Katia, for inviting me.
You're very welcome.
Always welcome. You can call me anytime. Let's go.
You're
Let's do
very
it.
welcome. Thank you.
I have an opinion
It's
on
always a
any.
pleasure. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. And guys, he's very insightful. So every time he comes on and we touch a topic, he's fired up and he's ready to go. The chat room is always lit. We're always having a good time. His information is very great. So we always thank you for when you come on. We appreciate it.
Good,
Thank you.
good, good, good,
It was
good.
Black Beauty. Good night. Good night. So yes, we appreciate every time you come on.
All right, cool.
So Kitchan, is our guest ready to go? We do have a guest for
I haven't
tonight,
seen the guest yet.
Clifford. Sorry? You haven't seen anything on him yet?
No.
Hmm.
Don't mind the noise in my background. The fire alarm going up. That I check
Oh, okay, okay,
my mic down.
okay.
But no, but hang on. Let me see. Because I hear the fire truck by me too. Sure that should have done the
The alarm is going on in my building.
Oh,
Oh
I hear
yeah.
the fire
So
truck. Okay, no, okay.
it,
So
Okay.
the fire truck from up here, they sending on by you lonely. All right, so what's going on, man? I'm trying to keep it alive here.
Yeah, so Wendy, that's what we ask. When you come on, just share the live and just let people know what you're listening to, what you're logged into. And then once you get them on, they just let them know this is where you tune in on a Tuesdays and a Thursdays. We always have good conversations. We always have guests. So feel free to share. And yeah.
Katya, there was a topic that you wanted to touch.
You
Um, I don't remember. Was that off tonight? Meaning that I had something to say tonight?
okay? So What's your opinion? All right, let me
Yeah,
get
go
it.
ahead. Go ahead.
What's your opinion on the vaccine? Your opinion on the vaccine? What do you see? Anyone?
Katia, you wanna go?
Oh, sorry. No, I'm actually communicating with the guests right now. Give me a quick sec, guys. Guys, go ahead. I'm listening, but I'm just kind of like I'm
All
really
right, all right,
sorry.
no
Just
worries.
excuse me for a bit, yeah.
John, what's your opinion on the vaccine, man? You taking it or not? And people in the chat room, you take who's taking it and who's not?
Well, to tell you the honest truth, bro, you know me, a man. I like to travel already.
But I
Right?
always say that I go first in the line, and as soon as they're available, I go up here. I was saying, I'm taking it if I have an option, but I say if you had to go on a plane, you can't go on a plane without the vaccine. Put me in the line first, yes,
Right.
because I mean, I think I heard a snippet that I mean you wouldn't even be able to go to the movies. Personally, I don't really go to the movies, but if you're gonna go that low to the movies, that means you gotta take it, no matter what you're thinking.
Kitchen, double check with him for me. He said that he's on there.
That's the new norm, Wendy. Damn right, that's the new norm. The vaccine, you gotta take it. So, what I find interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Katia,
Everybody jumping up and down saying
He's
they
not.
ain't taking the vaccine.
Yeah.
Everybody jumping up and saying they ain't taking the vaccine, but yet you eat excess amount of salt, you have
Mm-hmm.
excess amount of sugar, you smoke, you drink regularly, you don't exercise, you don't do none of that. Isn't that killing you as well?
yeah, that's true.
So if you're doing all these negative things and they're selling the vaccine as something to save you, why not take the vaccine?
Not sure.
I can't hear
Sorry,
Kitchen.
guys.
I see your mouth moving back. I can't hear it.
I think it's because a lot of people are afraid of what might be in the vaccine
Why
because
you
it
get
took
away from that?
because it took such a short time in actually getting the vaccine, right?
So this is how I thinking about it. If you eat well right now, you start eating well, you start transforming your body into like an alkaline diet and all of that stuff. And if you continue to do it after, excuse me, maybe the vaccine might just run through your body like water. You see? But if you're eating all this pork and thing which I stopped eating since COVID, no pork, no, you know what I mean? See now this could just flow through my body right now. It's just flow right on out.
Well, I
Let
guess
me give me that vaccine and I come home and I go and pee. That is it. Gone.
this Christmas you won't have a good Christmas at all.
I'll have
Eating.
a damn good Christmas. You believe I will have a good Christmas. Eh? I'll cut back on my eating anyhow because at the end of the day, grocery bill going up and up and up and up. So I'll cut back anyhow. So you know what I mean? It's raisin bread and butter for me.
Well, you could always eat the ramen and rice.
Right, all that too, you know what I mean? Eh? You gotta make sure you have tuna and sardine in the house.
Right, right.
You have
I
tuna and
was just
sardine in the
yeah, I
house
was
and
just telling the same thing.
pack
I
it up
cut back
faster.
on I cut off meat and
You said,
stuff now. So yeah. Certain things you gotta eat and take care of your body, guys. Honestly, I think, if we pay more attention to the things we put in, we'll be better.
have you ever tried curry potato and rice, white rice?
Together,
Eh?
together. Oh,
Curry
sorry.
potato and white rice. That's the meat, just a different color.
Oh, so
Eh?
why make curry potato and
You
white
curry the
rice?
What
No
potato,
meat.
you
you
cook the
curry,
white rice, and you
you
use the
curry some
potato as the meat.
potato, and to make it look good, you put a little so like a mixed vegetable on top of it, like a
Right,
green,
right, right.
you know what I mean?
So
And you
no
put
meat.
that,
So
huh?
I hear
the
that.
potato is supposed to be the meat.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're tricking your
right,
brain.
right. You remember, your brain believe everything you tells it. So if you
Right,
tell it
they're
it's meat,
tricking
it's
your
gonna
brain.
think
They'll
it's
be like, yo,
meat.
that's the meat.
Yes,
Eh?
yes, yes.
So you put it to a white rice bread. I
I
like,
like
yo,
that. I like that.
tell me.
I like.
You gotta cut back in it. We cannot be fools around here.
Mhm.
You
True.
gotta cut back on your spending. Right?
Mm-hmm.
No, you gotta cut back juice, try to drink water. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, really and truly, when you could have go out there and a man like me, you go out there and you could go somewhere and eat. You could buy a 10 pound of chicken wings and you leave it somewhere and you could go there and eat. You can't really do that again. You check.
So you have to keep
So
everything at home and be
you
very
gotta keep
consistent
everything
with
at
stuff.
home.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
understand?
Hear that?
Everything cut back. Even the
Yeah.
hellos that you would normally get on the street from other cut back too.
True,
You
true,
understand, man?
true,
As at a minimum
true.
right now, you don't get that
People
anymore.
avoid, yeah, people avoiding you now. You don't even get hello
Right?
anymore. The people avoiding you.
So when you walk down the
True.
street, you're going to walk and a fella might pass in a car. Hey, Bronglen, you don't get an again. Every man will look up on the street. You check? Cut back right
True,
through.
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. I know. I used to do
Oh,
it.
jeez. So you cut back on your hellos
I
now,
cut
eh?
back. Yeah. I don't. I need to preserve the gas in my car, so I don't put on the heat.
Mm.
I don't put on the window when the heat.
Window.
You know what I
I hear
mean?
that. I hear that. You gotta do what
Yeah.
you gotta do.
You gotta
Sure.
do what you gotta do.
Yeah, man.
So you have a
Kuchman, I'm
guest.
not too sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's happening with him. I think he's still saying that he was having a little bit of issues with the yard stream. So I'm waiting to see if he's gonna get on in a few.
A second eye or a third eye, Wendy? You see? You're the part that I don't understand too. Why two? Why two?
Yeah,
Why two shots?
2 shots there.
I don't understand. Why they didn't take the time and make it and make it one? You gotta go one
Yeah,
time. That is
yeah.
it.
So now it's two you have to take, right?
Well, they're saying here that two those things.
So how far apart would you have to take those
I
two
don't know.
photos?
I don't know. But I mean, my God, man.
And Clifford, for your kids, if they were to say that they want them to take it before they go back to school in September fully, how would you feel about that?
Well, that is a complicated situation. But for me, again, that's the norm. They rather take it. If I can get away with it, I would try to have my kid. But then they go and mix up in schools and doing
Yeah.
all of that thing they too. So you might hear people saying, "Yeah, I don't want my kids take it. I don't want my kids take it." But they say, "Okay, stay home with the kids and mind it, raise your kids at home." And you hear they say, "Nah, you gotta go out there and take it."
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, my kids don't live with me. So I could only have an opinion, but I can't really
Yeah.
see, well, you
Yeah.
can't take it because they don't live with me. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
understand that. I accept that. But
Because I'm
um
thinking that might be one of the restrictions they'll put, or something that they'll put in place in terms of kids going back to school fully in September. So that's what I'm thinking. We'll be getting like all those newsletters. We're gonna get press conferences and other things happening maybe by June or so, saying that that is something that they're thinking of doing for like enrolling the kids back into school and stuff,
yeah, so
or getting them back fully.
just imagine in June they said uh for your kids to attend school back in September,
Mm-hmm.
you have to get the vaccine, and everybody rushing to try to get the vaccine, and you want to
Mm-hmm.
try, you who may not want to send your kids to get vaccine. Now you
Mm-hmm.
have to figure out how you're going to move forward from September moving on.
Yeah.
You have a son who, let's say your son is excited about going into grade 9 or something,
Right.
and
Right.
and and you can't go to school. Like, what are you going to
Yeah.
tell him?
Because
You know
and
what I'm
then
saying?
especially if they've been homeschooling for the last
Yeah,
pretty much
and
year, right? Mm-hmm.
Well, I think they might probably cut out that online schooling though.
they will. I mean, once the vaccine is here, now you have an option. Well,
Yeah.
the option is you
I'm
keep your
still
kids
thinking they
at home.
might make it. They still might make it online as well. I think they might. That's what I'm thinking. I can speculate on that. I'm thinking they
You
might
think
keep
so?
it both online. Yeah, some online schooling and maybe 90% in class and 10%. Yeah, I think they'll still have a few of that. I'm hearing little talks, guys. Okay, so we'll see.
Listen, this is the new norm.
Yeah.
We like to fight. We like to fight back. We like to push back. Unfortunately, these people. Well, fortunately, these people sit down in their office and they're planning these things way ahead. So things that we're thinking
Mhm.
about now, they
Mhm.
already had that set
Yeah. Yeah.
somewhere along. That's it.
True.
So I mean, I ain't saying to just bow down like a sheep and follow the shepherd, but half of the thing we be asking, the questions we be asking, I think those things already sort out already and set for us to go. You just had to take it now. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. And as I said, with all the travel plans and other things that people have, they will probably have to the do it like, have the sorry, the vaccine on their
and the
passport, or
passport,
have it through something that is going to say that they have, like, let's say, like the immunization cards kind of thing, where it's
yeah,
going to roll out where the immunization card is going to prove that you actually had your vaccine and you had your 2 shots, you
they
know.
won't do that. They won't do that. They'll put it in your eyes. Wherever they put it, once your vaccine comes there, you can just scan your eyes and you know you take your vaccine.
Hey, listen, anything and everything is possible, no, right? So, yep. We just have to wait and see. I mean, people, as we say, we're not saying that we know all these things, but we're just speculating. Things that we're talking about is just things that, we just bringing
Yeah,
up topics to
just
make everybody aware of.
people's minds up.
Yeah.
Understand?
So,
That's good. So you said you had a guest coming on. That means that I'm
yeah,
gonna
I
have
had a.
to.
No, you didn't have to. You really didn't have to. But we were trying to get him on, and I think he's having some problem with his StreamYard, so I'm not too sure
Yeah.
what's really going on. I know some people really have problems like logging onto it.
Shy, you will not be taking anything that I don't know what's the side effect. Yeah? You'll not be taking anything you don't know what's the side effect. Of course they're gonna make the side effect sounds pretty. There's a side effect. Most people will get fat. They'll just get fat. We just big.
Well, I don't think well,
Share
Love,
love.
Shay Love. I don't think she like to travel.
No?
Sure, want the vaccine so you can travel.
Listen, I don't want my vaccine to travel. I want to
Okay.
travel. I just want to travel. I don't want no
Yeah,
vaccine.
everybody wants to
Okay.
travel, man. I mean, right now I'm actually suffering because I should have been back on the other side,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I wasn't able to go back on the other side, and that sucks because that was very refreshing when I went.
When this says a little card, you'll have to walk with it everywhere you go. It's gonna be like a
So
debit
so
card.
so Wendy, does that mean that men would have to start wearing purse?
I don't think he's gonna be a little cry.
That's it. It
Mm.
just had to be in your eyes because now you got to hire like a purse to make sure. Cause all this thing can't fit in your wallet.
I think it's gonna be like your health card.
So your health card, your license, your visa, your bank card, another card, your immunization card in your wallet. Like, come on, man. You gotta put that in that post now.
But then again, think about it, guys. We're talking about this, and we're trying to make something out of it, right? What if you have to go to the malls and stuff? So that means probably going to the malls, you're still gonna have to wear your mask because you're not gonna be able to know who has a a card or not, who got
It's all
their
trick stuff.
vaccine or not, right?
True.
This is all
So
trick. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
no,
Oh,
so I'm saying
oh,
I'm saying that when you go into the malls and stuff, that means you're gonna have to be using masks and stuff because I mean they're not gonna stand in the mall entrances, like, because there's different entrances like to the mall. They're not gonna stand in every entrance just to scan your card to say, okay, yeah, you took your, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, I'm
Katya,
trying to put.
sorry to cut you off. Our guest is on. Hold on.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
No, you can hear us good. Perfect. Welcome, 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 welcome. So this is We
Yeah,
Ting
man. Yeah,
Talk
man. It's a
Show.
great. I was watching you guys live a while ago, you know, and I was
Oh, were
wondering why
you?
I'm not popped up yet. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because
Talking
I
about
think when I was
domestic
trying to ask,
abuse and all that.
yes, 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 when I was asking you, you sent me the screenshot, but I was wondering why you weren't in the background because we were waiting for you to come on. So thank you for having patience and
Yeah.
thank you for coming on the show here tonight. Myself, Kitron, and we do have a next guest, Reverend Baker.
Salute,
And sick
salute,
ways.
salute.
Blessed beggar, Reverend what Baker? Yeah,
Suku
yes,
Baker,
yes,
Reverend
sir,
Suku
Baker.
I don't think anybody's gonna get used to that name, eh? We're trying.
They try, but they love it. You know, most people
Yes,
love it. Yeah?
exactly. Exactly.
But it's going to go to the
Exactly.
world. Reverend Suku Baker.
All right. So tonight, guys, this is our guest we've been waiting for. His name is Mr. Philip Hyatt, better known as Oja from Jamaica. He's a reggae singer,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
and we just want to welcome you to our show. Thank you for coming on. So
Yeah,
now,
man.
as
It's a
you're
blessing,
on,
you know.
thank you, thank you. So now, as you're on, we just want you to introduce yourself to the people. Tell them exactly who Oja is.
Well, you know, Oja, a cultural artist who send out positive message through music. And so for you say positivity, you say Oja. And you know, Jah is positive, so positivity we are dealing.
Right. So with your singing career and all that stuff, what age did you start singing?
Hello?
Yeah, you're hearing us okay?
Yo, your phone are breaking up. I'm hearing it. Repeat now.
I was just asking at what age did you start singing? Are you okay?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm hearing you, but I'm not sure if you're hearing me.
I think his internet is
Yeah.
it's a little bit weak.
So you hearing me clearly
Are
now?
you? Yeah,
We're hearing you clearly.
we're hearing you fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing you guys now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Katya, you want to ask him the question again?
Yeah, I was asking earlier, you're getting a little bit interrupted, but I was asking what age did you start with your singing career?
You know, so I started singing from a tender age though. Because I can remember going to basic school.
Right.
My teacher used to hear me singing and always say, "Oh Jay, come on, sing a song for me, sing a song." Yeah, so you know, from a tender age, they've always been picking on me to sing, you know. But you
Right,
know,
right.
as a singer and going to Sunday school and stuff, they find out I could sing too. So they always, I always been singing at church and all that. So everything begin at church, you know.
Right. So you've been
As you
put on the
know,
spotlight early.
As yeah, man. So as Jamaicans, you know, so we go to Sunday school on Sunday. So and we couldn't miss Sunday school. So we find out so me a singer, so me always take part in singing and all that. And I'll be special guest from a tender age also.
Right, right.
So,
So, with your singing career and stuff like that, what is one of the things that spark you to sing? Like, what was the inspiration you got? Was it from somebody, or was it just you just wanting to just express yourself by?
well, the inspiration I get sing is like everyday life, what's around the world. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
And my dad is a singer, so him always a sing, so and him always bring me with him. So wherever he's going to sing. So say
Right.
yeah. So
Okay.
and I enter a lot of competitions like TST talent competition and I think I entered Digicel one time, but get picked in the top 50 odd persons that they picked the 10 from. But like
Right.
I didn't wear.
Sorry guys, just bear with us. His internet seems like it's giving us a little bit of problem.
Okay.
So OJ just having some technical difficulties, guys. Internet issues. Are you back? You're okay?
Hello?
You can hear us okay?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
It took you off
on,
completely
Katen.
reconnecting.
You want to move from where you're at? I think your internet, your Wi-Fi is a little weak.
Really? All right, let me hold it.
Yeah.
Let me go in this passage here. Yeah, I guess you're hearing me better now?
Yeah, we're hearing you much better.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about you hearing us? Is that okay? Can you hear us?
Yes, I'm hearing you clearly now.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
No, I said I was in the top 10 for Jamaica Festival Competition 2016.
Right.
Yeah. So I've been doing the music thing for a longer time. I entered a lot of competition, as I said, TST, I entered Digicel.
Right.
I won a competition in Big Stone Promotion.
Right.
That before Digicel competition even start coming in and all that. And I even enter one that I won in Portmore Star Search Talent Contest, You get a chip to go any Caribbean destination and all that.
Right. Nice.
Yeah.
So which was one of the musical influence that have you like where you are right now, and like you might be an artist that you always want to emulate, you always want to see, you always listen to. Which is one of the artists that you feel has
I listen to Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Luciano, Garnet Silk, even Michael Jackson. Long as the artist sing positive stuff, I would always give a listen here.
Right.
Because I teach myself over the years to be a positive person, you understand?
Right.
And being a positive person don't just come overnight.
Right.
You have to teach yourself over time to be a positive person and be a good person. It's just like you can't say you want to be a positive person and hang out with persons who are negative.
Right.
You understand?
Sure. So if you were to do a song with an artist right now, who would be one of your influential artists? One of the artists that you would just give everything for in terms of like being a part of, their presence. Who would you want to?
Who would I want to be? Well, I would say like would I do a collaboration with Butch or Luciano? Butch or Luciano at the moment. Our Chronics are Kibaka Pyramid or Protege, any one of them.
So you have a lot. You have a long list. It's not just one person, but you have a long list. Right,
I don't have a specified person. I'm gonna say okay.
Right.
I even Bounty Killer mother do a music with because he's a great DJ in the dance.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Yeah, real legendary. Mother do a combination with Bounty Killer.
Right,
Bounty Killer.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Nice. Kitchen, do you have any questions for OJ?
Yeah, OJ, I want to ask you this. From since the COVID-19 pandemic started, how have you prepared yourself in like say improving, because you don't have no more like stage shows and stuff? So how do you go about like writing songs now when in the studio? Do you see yourself like, for example, I just say in 2 years time, what do you see OJ? Oja was sorry, my bad. Oja.
Well, in 2 years' time, where I see myself, it's still like touring, after this pandemic. It's not forever,
Right.
This pandemic thing is not forever, and there are many diseases that come out and never stay forever. So you have to just
Right.
keep it still going in the studio, do the positive work, because I'm doing some work with Can Jam Music at the moment.
Right.
She is my manager, Paul Bent, Can Jam. So we still go in the studio, we still voicing. Just the other day, I even do a song and a rhythm that Lucian called me and tell me that he wanted me to voice a song. And same time, we're going to go up there and thing and listen to the rhythm, and I got a song on it, and they just go in the studio same time. So we're still putting in the work. You
Right.
understand? Despite the pandemic, you have to just
Yeah.
go and do other stuff, meaning, because I do construction also, Although I'm an artist, I do physical work. People that
Right.
just depend on the artist thing, But I
Right.
do physical work to keep myself occupied and continue writing songs and all that,
Right.
and
Right.
getting new rhythms and voicing. And because
Right.
yesterday, Big Daddy Ken Jam that Paul send me a new rhythm to listen to voice a song. And so we're still putting in the work,
Right.
even though the pandemic is here and I can't travel at the moment.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I was just about to ask you how much like artists that you've worked with, and the collaboration was really nice. If you could like just name a few. You did say you did something for Luciano on the rhythm.
Well,
Sorry.
I do a collaboration with an artist named Deno out here. And I have some other songs that I'm supposed to be working on. I even have a bridging named Chosen, and me and him have a song together that we supposed to go in the studio and just
Right.
finish up and thing. But I don't do any collaboration. It's any of the big names yet. But Lucian, I know that I'm a good artist, so that's why he really called on
Right.
me to do
Right.
that song the other day.
Right. Right. And yes, sometimes people I like with artists or people that we're looking to host on the show, I usually follow their page and see what they're like and their background. And yes, guys, he was in the studio with Luciano for a few weeks ago, about a month ago, roughly. And
Yes.
I'm telling you, the rhythm was really off the hook. Luciano is doing his piece, and OJ's Oja. I know him as OJ, guys.
Yeah, man,
Sorry.
it's Oja, but it's pronounced Oja. Because it's a positive thing we are dealing with. So, Ja is positive,
And
Oja.
so the rhythm is really nice, and like just the work that he's putting in. So what do you see for Can Jam Music and OJ in 2021? Seems as like Kitchen was asking, like in 2 years time, but even when let's say next year they was to
Well,
say, okay, you
I
can move
think
around freely and
we're gonna work on a lot of songs, because I
hmm
have a song that I did in Canada that I've voiced since I was there. A
right.
song named When It's Cold Outside.
Yeah.
Because, coming to Canada and feeling the experience,
hmm
we put together a song. Me and a Bradshaw, because I have a writer and I write also, you understand?
Okay.
We put together a song named When It's Cold Outside, and may I tell you, it's really nice. I think I sent it to you. We're
I
working on that song.
yes, I
And
think I
and
have
it
those.
and this song is like, I come to Canada and I feel the experience of everything the first time, because I come in
Right.
August and I went back. I come back to Jamaica in January and come
Right.
back like February and stay there till March. And may I tell you, it made me look into it and say, yo, when a person come a foreign and
hmm
send a thing come give you as a Jamaican,
Be
give
grateful.
thanks, are grateful, because may I tell you, since me up there, me face the minus 40 there and the minus 38 there.
Right.
May I tell you, that's why this song come into to action, so we just supposed to
Right.
release it. I was supposed to do a video for it also, but due to the pandemic and I didn't get to come up back. We didn't
Right.
finish the video, but I was supposed to come up back so we can finish the video in the snow time
Yeah.
here and
Yeah.
deal with
Yeah.
it on a professional level.
Right.
But this is one of the songs we are working on also.
Right.
And we have many other songs that we're working on, but When It's Cold Outside is one of them where me feel that song that would make a big break in Canada and
All
the
right.
world, wherever. You
All
understand?
right. All right.
Yes.
Nice.
So,
Looking forward to
cause
hearing more of that song. Yeah.
yeah, man, cause they have a lot of people don't appreciate when a person send $1 come give them. You know, like a person say,
Right.
okay, beg you $50. I chew them no
Mm-hmm.
know. If a person give you $10, so give thanks, cause they no must have to give you. You
True.
understand?
True.
And it worse for the person who is like taking the bus.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because I have a brother in Canada, you know, and you know easy. So
True. True. Yep. Give thanks. You're so right. You're
yeah,
so
man, for
right.
real, man.
You're so right. Kitchen, do you guys have any more questions? Reverend.
Rev.
Yeah.
I have a gospel song to you, know, Rev.
Yeah.
I said the tongue gig
You, you
Katrina,
reckon
so she can let you hear it.
you can send
I'll
it to
send
me
it to
on
you.
in the
I'll
chat
send
room.
it to you. I'll
It's
send
called
it to
Come
you.
Too Far, man. Because
Man,
we sing at church too, you know. Because, you know, we grew up in a church because we can't let out the Almighty and nothing we do. We never left him out. So,
Always. Always.
yeah.
so
That song, that,
next time you come to Toronto, please get in touch with me so we can have you do a session. You know what I mean, like in the church.
yeah, man. No problem, man. When I'm there, I'll let you know. I'll just talk to management. You know, Paul
Right.
Ben, Big Daddy, can
But
jam.
you know
Yes.
the Lord said to give on to others as you like to give for yourself. So you have to talk to the management for that, man.
You know, man, that's that. No problem, but you know.
Come to praise the Lord and give us a rendition of your creativity.
Okay. No problem, man. No problem.
May the Lord bless you, sir. I appreciate you,
So,
bro.
Yes, sir.
so,
Yes, Reverend Baker.
Thank you, sir.
so Oja, I want to ask you this.
Yeah.
From since you started singing, has there ever been a point that you wanted to give up? Like you get the criticism that, oh,
Mm-hmm.
the music that you put out is not good enough, and
Mm-hmm.
along
Mm-hmm.
that line, has there ever been a point you wanted to give up?
No. It never come a giving up point, you know. Cause me tell myself, say, all the while, before me do certain music or stop do certain negative music. Me prefer just sing for the people them or sing at a funeral for your loved one or at a function or so. I never reach to that point. I've never reached to
Right.
the point where I feel like I've given up or so. But I've been doing
Right.
music long time and me not give up all now. And me not think I'm gonna give up. You
Right.
understand? And until that time they come where world know say, yo, this is Oja. And we are bringing out a
Right.
positive message, you know, because all of my songs,
Right.
every song that I sing have a positive message
Right.
where people can relate to. You understand? Because I don't believe in singing certain songs and a man bust the sing all a song go bust up a shot in a man and a man a listen
Mm-hmm.
that when him a go kill somebody when you check it out. Film a song a play in a car when him a go kill somebody. I mean, I wouldn't feel good
Right.
about that. So
Right. Right.
we just keep it on a positive level all the time.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Never give up off of music, no matter how long it takes. If you really love music like that, you're not gonna give up,
True.
despite
True.
because the negative is getting more gravitation than the positive, you know, but we still
It's
can't give
true.
up.
It's true.
You
It's
understand? Because
true.
a person
Yeah.
prefer listen to under girl this and under girl that. And also we can't sing under girl this
Yeah.
and under girl that. But
Mm-hmm.
I choose not to. Me no
Right.
want to be one of them artists there. Me no
Right.
want to be just the average artist would have nothing to sing about. You understand?
Right.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord, brother. Praise
Yeah.
the Lord.
Yeah, man,
Praise the
for real,
Lord.
man.
Praise the Lord.
So now, what keeps you motivated? What keeps OJ grounded, focused, positive? What keeps you at that level?
Well, you know, just keeping myself to myself and watching what I go on and trying not to be mixed up with anybody or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because with the pandemic, what I go on and make you more stay in and out too. You understand?
Right. Right.
Yes.
So would you say with the pandemic, it gives you more time for you to plan, be strategic, put things in perspective,
Yes, and it give you more time to meditate and focus on what the real world is and where the world is going to right now.
Right.
You
Right.
understand? Because I
Right.
don't know what go on in the world, but something are go on. But by the help of the Almighty, this thing, because
It's a purge. It's
yeah,
bringing people back to the church.
you bring back the people back to the
Yes, bring
church.
them back to the roots. Bring them back
Yeah.
to the church where we can be a community again, a community of people of God. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, man, people of God, for real, man.
yes, sir.
Because the church thing is a good thing, me not lie.
Mm-hmm.
Because me still go church sometime when I'm ready.
Yeah.
You understand?
Nobody
But,
should make that a regular thing, man. Not when you're
yeah,
ready.
man.
Because
No, man.
nobody should make that a regular thing.
No, man.
We
Because
need to see you in the church.
the duty pandemic, you know a thing go.
Yeah, well, we understand that, but not when you're ready. I mean, we're trying to come in, you know, we need to see brothers like yourself. Keep it
Yo, Reverend, I hope he's not one of the Reverend and take people money in it. Because,
No.
No,
Reverend cannot do that.
Do not look at it like that. We don't have take people's money. It is a contribution to help maintain the facilities that you can come in and feel. No, don't take it like that.
But the thing is, you know, the church thing, with the church thing, you know, if the youth them grow up in a church, they have a more positive environment, you know, because I was brought up in the church, and I can remember my peers when we go to Sunday school on Sundays.
Amen, brother. Amen.
You have less persons out of our peer we used to go Sunday school in a negative vibes. You understand?
Right.
Because them youth and I go to church again. It's like everything are going.
They prefer to be playing video games, which I don't understand. I cannot grasp that.
But the thing is,
wake up on a Sunday morning in video games.
That's the world gone to, you know. Everybody's just a stick to them phone, you know. You don't have nobody that really socialize like that. Again, everybody are just WhatsApp, Una, and text, and you know, we don't have no time. Even if all of us like come together and talk, like say we go at a get together.
Right.
Everybody is weirdly, you see some people are well a reason. Everybody just down in them phone.
Their phone, right? Yeah.
It's like if one of them friend more than them friend they beside them.
Right.
You understand? Nobody now have no positive thing to talk about. So that's why you find so much negative thing go on, you know.
Yeah. Well, let's stick to the positive, brother. I wanna
always
continue be positive, be inspirational to your peers, and I'll continue with the good work, you know. Tell Brother Lucian what I said, greetings, sir.
Yeah, man. Bless. I always do that, man. I'll do it for you, brother.
All right,
brother Baker.
Pastor
my sister is Baker also, you know. So
yeah,
might be related.
She belongs to good people.
Yeah, man.
They might be related. Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
you never know.
So OJ,
where's your sister from? St. Thomas?
No, I'm from Clarendon, you know. Clarendon.
Oh, come from C4 today.
Oh, St. Thomas.
Yeah.
St. Thomas, I'm gonna play so make it a lot of ratings. You know, I won a competition in St. Thomas though. Like that's reggae trail. Yes, with Basil Bagger Brown used to run.
Oh, okay.
He used to run it like parish to parish. I believe from Clarendon, but we are St. Thomas go win it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Good for real.
Yeah, man.
Keep up the positive work, my brother. Keep up the positive work, man.
Yeah, man, as always.
Yeah,
Reverend Baker, what year did you leave St. Thomas?
1991.
Okay.
A long time.
Long time. You're Canadian now. You know, not about Jamaica no more.
You know, but I normally go back. I mean, I've been back to C14 in a while. Usually I stay on the north coast of my up in Ochiris up there, but you know.
Oh.
I'll go back home one day.
Right.
They're waiting at you at St. Thomas River.
Yes, I know they need me
they
down
really
there.
need you up there.
They need me down there. Yeah.
When you're going, don't forget to let us know, okay? I think Kitchen and I would.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll.
And is the other day I passed through St. Thomas, you know?
I would love for him to show me exactly where he's from in St. Thomas because I would love to see
by the bridge. Right by the bridge.
So, OJ, I want to ask you a question.
Was it right at the bridge, Rev?
I'm sure you have a holy pipe bridge in St. Thomas today.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I just keep it right there because I know she don't know it. I know she don't know which part.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
I said I would like for you to show us once we get there.
Okay, right, no problem.
Okay.
All right.
And OJ will help us too. You'll be the half guy because he's like Canadian now, 91. That's a lot of years.
Yeah.
That's like 30. Whoa, that's a lot of years.
No, you're missing out a lot, man. You need to come back.
Yeah, you need to go back. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yes.
As I was gonna ask OJ. The name OJ, how did that come about?
You know, say it's just where I say want a name called Lucian and give me a name named Little Joseph, you know. Because Joe too, oh, my born like my birth month is February, and you know, Joseph, I have done and all those, you know.
Right.
So we were talking, me and my manager, we were talking, and the first manager we named Joseph Moore, you know. And we were saying, could I use OJ, you know, but put a little twist to it instead of OJ with a Y, you just say OJ with a H, you know, Oja.
Yeah.
Yeah, and due to and a person doing positive music, you know.
Right.
Yeah, so that's how it come. That's how it come by. We were in the studio.
Right.
I think a tough gang with it. I do a song to it. Yeah, because
Sorry.
my first voicing was at Tough Gang.
Okay.
But
Okay.
that's Bob Marley studio. Yeah.
Bob Marley.
Right.
That's in Trenchtown, right?
That's 3 Mile.
3
3
Mile.
Mile in
3
Kingston.
Mile. Oh, sorry.
In Kingston. Right in Kingston. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In the studio. Yeah. At least
So
I know that. I know that
that's how we
area.
come by
I can
that
say
name,
yes.
OJ, because
Yeah.
OJ is my middle name, you know. OJ
Yeah.
is my middle name, Philip OJ Ayat. So we just put a little twist to it, OJ,
Right. Right.
and
I
use it
think
as a
that's
singing name.
yeah. I think that's creative. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
creative. Yeah. So now, if somebody was to come to you and ask, like, let's say, a young artist is, you know, upcoming, or a young artist is looking at the way you singing and your stage performance, your stage presence, and they see that you're rubbing elbows with, like, let's say, people like Luciano, and they see that you're doing all this positive work. Do you see yourself being a mentor to young artists?
Repeat that for me, please. The phone break up a while ago.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm saying, as an artist yourself, and you have young people, you know, into the business, and they want to, like, they're looking at you and they're looking for inspiration, do you see yourself being a mentor? If somebody has to come and
Yes.
ask for advice and see they want some support, would you be?
Yes, 100%, you know.
Right.
Because you have to give them the advice, like, I'm a cultural artist. I'm not going to put them on the negative end.
Right.
You understand? Because
Right.
I'm a cultural artist, so I'm looking for positivity. So
Right.
that put them on a positive vibe, you know, we have to do songs that relate to what's going on in and around the
Right.
world, what's going on around you. You don't have to be
Right.
negative about it. You can just sing
Right.
positive. You understand?
Yeah.
So that would be an easy thing to say, to talk to a young man
Right.
or a young lady
Right.
about doing positive song, you
So,
know?
if when you came to Canada and you were doing music, was it in a studio, or did you have places that you perform while you were here?
Yes, I perform at the Jamaica Association because it was like the festive season for like cultural stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I went to Montreal and performed, and I perform in Ottawa first, and
Right.
they love how I do the thing, you know. So
Right.
they invite me at Montreal to perform at the Jamaica Association
Right.
celebration that they had there, and it was a good time because I even have a song named "Spell Jamaica." May I tell you, them really gravitate to it 100% because it's like spelling Jamaica
Right.
and saying the words in whatever it means. You know?
Right. The
I
song.
think
Right. Right.
I send that song to you
Yeah, I have a
also.
lot
So.
of songs, guys.
So,
Yes. Yes.
and I
Okay.
perform at um, I perform at a lot of places there. You
Okay.
understand? Like
Right.
Atomic Rooster in Ottawa, and, you know. Yeah, I even come
Right.
to Toronto and perform at Soul Kitchen Radio, some Soul Kitchen Radio in Toronto. I think it would be like 2 days ago I would perform there because I think I come there on the 6th last year.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You came to Toronto. You came to Toronto for your first time in the winter time.
No, I come in August.
You came in August. Well, you
Yeah.
stayed up till December, you think?
Until January. I
Until
leave.
January.
Yeah, I come back to Jamaica January and come back to Canada on the 12th because my manager have a boat cruise and that's what I come up for.
Okay.
The Big Daddy have a annual boat cruise that keep August, so
Right.
Okay.
October. So.
Okay.
So how did you like the Christmas here compared to Christmas in Jamaica?
Boy, I love it cold, you know, I miss it. I wish I me up there
You
right
love the
now.
cold?
Yeah, man, me love it. Yeah, man, me love it, honestly. You know
Oh,
why?
okay. You just came one time. Okay.
No, I came twice to Canada, you know. I came...
In the cold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me experience everything, you know, because I come
Yeah.
August and I leave January 9 and come back February 12 and leave March 28. So you have to say me get everything.
Yeah. No.
Me experience the minus 40, then me experience
Yeah.
on the road when it bad like that and we are drive
Right.
through it.
And
Yeah, man.
let them know where you experienced that minus 40
Yeah? In
in
Ottawa.
Montreal. Ottawa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So he has
you know
got the
what?
cool.
With you being here on the live, I think I want to say it publicly. I think you feel a different cold when you're here for the first time.
Yeah.
Compared to when you're here like 5 years down the road, 6 years down the road. That cold different.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm young enough.
First time cold different.
Yeah, that first time cold
Because
is
it's
still
the excitement, right? You're still, yeah.
Right?
Well, when we find out the cold still just for it. I'm the person who, guess what? Me always just for it. So I'm going to take off my layers if I'm getting too hot. You understand?
Okay.
The person that me and them, my princess up there, she never normally put on anything on the ball. And I run towards the vehicle. Me never run towards the vehicle. Me take the time I want to go on. Because guess what? Me just feet, me put on my long john, me have on my pants, me have on marina, me have on shirt, me have on winter jacket, everything. So if I feel too hot when I'm in the vehicle.
Yeah,
but the thing is, 2 minutes take bus when I'm up there, when I'm there. So it's kind of different for me. It's like from the house to the vehicle. And from the vehicle, to the house. Or from the vehicle to wherever you go.
That's different cool,
Is that, yeah.
Wait till they come here and take the bus.
Yeah, that's why I say I don't take the bus, so it's a different experience, you understand?
I'm gonna tell you one of the dread time. You gotta take the bus, right?
Yeah, man. I want to know the road to take a bus.
No, you have to wait. I'll tell you.
Let me tell you a dread time. Let me tell you a dread experience, right? You want the bus stop, and you're waiting for the bus, right? And you decide boy, that bus taking long. Let me take off. And you reach halfway between the bus stop and the bus stop. Then you go tell me how you like the cold.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well,
that happened to me already in the Clifford.
That happened to all of we already, bro.
My brother experienced it, because when I went to Toronto and visit my brother, I like, 4 o'clock he can get up and I say like 4 to 5 and them time then. Because it depends on the distance where he's working. He have to match the time schedule.
Yeah.
Right.
And like, I say, OJ, look how I can go up on the work and I say, and when I look on it and I say, damn. And look how it blow them, man. And I see, man, yo, easy if you take bus a foreign. The worst if you take bus.
Right.
Yo, easy. Me not like, easy if a person who take bus. I may never take bus yet. I take the train from Ottawa to Toronto. But I've never taken a bus when I'm in
Okay, let me tell you a situation with driving. You seem to like the driving part. When you're driving and you're driving behind a vehicle and the tires spitting up flicking up all the water from the road on your windshield. And your windshield fluid is down low. Just picture that. So you can't see where you're going outside the cold and you're driving a car. Maybe 1,000 or 1,500 pounds, and you know what I mean?
Say I have an experience in Toronto though. Like we drive a car come to Toronto, I tell you something wrong with the starter. And I was outside and we are trying to fix something on it. And I tell you, man, yo, finger them, yo. I tell
how you like the cold now?
Yo, it feel like it have a pop off, Bridget. I say, yo.
How you like the cold now?
Yo, I say, yo, if a person come to Jamaica, hey, me always tell myself, say, yo, you hear some people that talk to me go experience me. I say, yeah. So when a person come as tourists,
yeah.
You know, feel low them out here and make them enjoy themselves. If them feel like giving you something, you them give you something. But me no want like an extortion thing, because enough people feel say every tourist rich, you know. They don't know say
Right.
the people most of them are saviors for this become
For that one trip.
for that one trip there. So any amount
Yes,
of money
true.
is just all about spending on a trip. And sometimes when they
Yeah.
come back, the bills is there. So it's a different
Oh
experience at
yeah.
them place.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I always had a plan for years. I never get to execute it, but tell me how this sounds. See, for the same, so that the beggars them you're talking about, right? I always say I want to have them here in Canada. You're gonna come. I'll bring them up. No problem. You're gonna come to work. You're getting paid fairly. Everything is proper. I want to bring you around the ending of August,
Mm-hmm.
and you're here to work. You're working as long as you could work.
Right.
But the one time you wake up one morning and you complain that you don't want to go to work, send you back. How you think that go work?
That's true, man. That's true.
How you think that's true? So I'm taking you up, I'm giving you a job, and we go to work every day.
Right.
When outside start to get cold, so you're coming out outside nice and you see all your brethren barbecue and thing, you're hanging out, boat ride, whatever. You like that. And you're enjoying that, right?
Right.
Cool.
Starting to go into the cold now, October coming, November, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the one day you wake up and you complain that you don't want to go back to, you can't go to work today. The next step is to go outside and to the airport. We're going straight to the airport. No
December 1st. That would be December 1st.
I think they would have looked on it on a different level, you know, because the experience, you know, is a good experience and it's not a good experience. But it'll teach them something. You understand? That make you think, say, yo, you know, come off them country there and come waste time. It's not all about joke thing. You come do your work and do what you have to do. You understand? Because it's not easy up there.
Because I really had that plan, and I think I have it written down in a book, in a scrapbook out there, to bring people up. But the first time you complain,
right back to the island.
Some people you're that foreigner, you send a 50, come give somebody and they must say $50. I told them, you know, sometimes it's sacrifice that people have to make.
Yeah.
Because just being up there the first time and seeing all these things out. The first time I see snow and I come outside, I can't believe it's snow.
Right.
You jumping it on?
No man, me just go outside and go pull it down and say, damn. Snow. But the first time I ever see EL drop, like I was inside and here like, you know, like somebody a fling on the house. And I say, I fling some. And you look up here, I see a drop. But since I'm in Jamaica here, the other day we get a couple inch of rain and stuff. The first I ever experienced EL drop. Go outside and take up the EL in my hand.
EL in Jamaica?
Yeah. I go outside, take it up and video it. I think I go live with it too.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
So you had a jacket?
No. I wouldn't have to have a jacket.
But then if it's ice, that will bring a kind of cold breeze with it. So if it's really hail, I mean, I'm glad to be speaking to you today.
That must have been like way up in the country then.
Yeah, it had to be something, but I mean, if you say hail, I believe you, but I mean, you really miss that thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Continue. Come on 1 second. Continue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So I want you to like right now. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I said that I was just saying that that's my first time experience eel because even my mom told me that back in the days they used to see eel drop and then just take it up outside and eat the ice and stuff. But it's my first experience in that the other day.
Right.
And about twice it happened the other day. First time I ever experienced it.
Right. Nice. So you experience the winter, experience snow, experience, you know.
I love the winter,
good.
Man.
Yeah.
Love the winter.
For now, as we say, for now, you know. Once you're in it after like 10 years, you trust me, you would not be saying the same thing. You would not. We're gonna bet on it that you're not gonna say it after 10 years. Clifford, he said he loved the winter. I said, give us that same answer in 10 years. I know it's gonna be different.
Okay. I'm gonna give you that answer. Anytime at all, I'm gonna give you that answer.
You know, I'm gonna be real with you, son. It is good, especially being here and you have the aspirations to come foreign and things. You know, you tend to say anything. You tend to say anything you want. Yes, I would be a best man. You know what I mean? I walk outside, I walk in the cold, just get, you know what I mean? But when you really come here, foreign has a lot of distractions, eh? There are lots of distractions here. No go around the corner. There are real distractions in foreign, and you have to be real strong-headed. Most of we, I think we had a plan to come here for 5 years and make some money and go back and do good in our country.
Yeah.
I think that's most of us plan. But when you come here after the first year, brother, you gotta change.
Mind
I'm
shift,
not
yeah, things
discouraging
change.
you in any way. I'm just saying, these are some of the real facts.
Yeah.
But the thing is still, man, like, easy enough foreign.
No, it's
Foreign
not.
easy as a
It's not.
people,
It's not.
It's not, And it's not like when you're out here and you say rainfall today and I feel like going on the job.
Right. Rain, snow, hail, storm, hurricane,
Everything.
tornado.
And you
The
still
bus
have to be
expect you to show up. The bus
and you still
expect
have
you
to
to
be
show up
on
at the.
time.
You still have to be on time.
That's it.
I'm not sure how it is over in Clarendon over there, but I know enough time in St. Thomas when people walking for the bus and they're taking their time. You know what I mean?
And when we find out, me see the reason why foreigners walk so fast, they cool, It's a different walking because they must feel hurry up,
Right.
Right?
I don't like we just like walk like a church we go because it's just the traffics. But in a foreign, everybody just hurry up.
But not only that, even the bus, you had to go for the bus. The bus ain't waiting for you.
I know. I remember we on a schedule, right? So our bus is on our schedule. If you miss one, you wait like a next half hour. Yeah, the bus don't wait for you. You don't have time for that. Yeah.
So just putting it out there. Not trying to discourage you in any way. I'm just saying, these are some things you should consider as well,
Yeah, man.
And the first thing the Empress have to do right now, try to get your license. At least send you a license book so you can read it from down there.
Yeah, man. Me start doing that already though. Like.
Okay. All right. Well, you're well prepared, man. It soon come.
Yeah.
Soon come, man. I soon come.
Hopefully the church open up back by them time, then you can come visit.
Yeah, man. This pandemic is not forever, because the man never do them thing but drag away the intelligence to find this problem, because each time they come out with them disease. So we find a cure for it.
So I say, you willing to take the vaccine hands down?
Why?
Okay, all right, there we go.
Away where I go, me not say me I take it, me not say me not take it, because we take other vaccine over the years. You understand? Because if the leaders they are taking and I see a vaccine, nothing wrong with that. But if we get a different vaccine from the leaders, something wrong.
But we wouldn't know.
Understand?
We would not know.
We wouldn't know either. Right. The thing is, something I care your woman, because enough time you say I eat right now and I care.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
You understand? You eat as healthy as possible and you fall and lick your head and I eat that. So
true.
We don't really want the world to go to this, but them guys there at the top, where them say them at the head of the world, and we don't have no real people at the top. So if we have real people at the top, these diseases will come in. So you understand? We wouldn't try if it, where this come from, where this did there, or this never come before.
Yeah.
You understand? So at the new world order, you see computer take over. First time you would not see me out here, so me would not see you.
True.
You understand? We'd have to talk or send telegram. You understand? So.
True.
You send telegram, you really from Clarendon, boy.
No, I've never sent telegram, when my parents tell me, I write pen pal and all these things. You understand?
Yeah, but you in telegram,
You understand? Because who did already not experience this, so you could attend to foreigners.
Yeah, true.
The thing is, the world will get better, but them claims that it get worse. I even have a song more I write about that. The things that get better, but them are things that get worse. Because we are finding different cures for stuff and what is good for stuff. And you understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it'll get better, but the bigger heads them no feel say if it get better.
Right.
Well, and if it get better, that means there's control. They're losing control because they've had control over it for all
Yes,
these
Mhm.
years.
yes,
So
that's
they
true.
were able to keep it at a level. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
now with education and information
Yes, at
Mhm.
your fingertip.
at your fingertip, then things are improving. People are
Yeah.
able to move forward and
Yeah.
be more open.
But
Right.
first time when me young, I know we used to say if a pint of a burger, you have to bite your 10 finger. You can't tell them a youth of that.
Right.
No, but
They
because
don't. They wouldn't
information
know
was
what that
forward.
means. Like they wouldn't have a clue. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are moving in the right direction. Yes, we are moving in a
Mm.
safe direction. And
But the thing is, I need to plan more, and just eat
True.
healthier. You understand?
that's the part. That's the part that we had to stress. Drink more water.
Yeah.
Eat healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less sugar. Less salt. You know what I
Let
mean?
your
Yeah.
food be a medicine, and your medicine be your food, and
Their
everything.
food. True.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
And
Absolutely.
that, that's some positive talks. That's some
we have
positive.
Yeah.
and we have
Yeah.
and we have too much lying people. Doctors are lying. The head of your leaders are lying. Our leaders are lying. It's like we don't have nobody who is
Well,
preaching positive stuff. They are preaching positive
Yeah.
stuff, but deep in their mind, they don't mean it. It's just like
well,
But
a
do you
yeah.
think? But do you
chicory
think
and
that
the
we should
seed.
be advocating for ourselves? Do you think that we should be looking out for our brothers? Be your brother's keeper, where
Yes,
you know,
yes,
you encourage each other, you support each other, and you move along that lines and one teach one. Don't you think that's like?
yes.
I think that's the best way to go right now. Because as
Yeah,
you
the
say,
best
the
way.
doctors, the lawyers, the politicians, everybody, we find that they're not in line to what they're saying. They speak one side of their mouth, and on the next side they speak a next thing. So to us, if we know better, we do better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. They say if you want to change the world, you have to change the
You have to
children,
be a
and that's
person
true,
to.
you know.
Yep. Yep.
Because guess what? Children live what they learn. You
True.
understand? And if children see adults doing certain things, they're gonna do it and think it is the right thing. And a
That's
lot
it.
of that are going around the world now. You
Yeah.
understand? So
Yeah.
I would think we need to have some like no phone time, like it's family time.
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
we think
Mhm.
most of you guys who get youth already and think, even if you know they're on the dinner table, everybody have their phone.
True. Yep.
You
not,
understand?
not my
Yeah.
kids.
You might do it, but some other people
A
don't do
lot
it.
of households.
I'm
Yeah.
more
Mhm.
90% of the persons don't do it.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
depend on tablet. You understand? Or them phone or do
Mhm.
whatsoever.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
we now have the band like reasoning again about certain things, so we can have a everybody's on the same view, you know?
Right.
Nobody now
Yeah,
reason again about certain things, and you know, at that
there's
time
a, there's
problem.
there's a problem that there's something that's causing that, and I'm trying to reinstate this in the church is by making fathers stronger men in the community. It's
That's true.
beginning at home because a lot of men are not as strong fathers as they should be.
Yeah.
And
We need that, and people
Yeah.
we have to admit it, right?
Yes.
You have too many weak fathers in the home.
Yeah. And it could be. It could also be a lot of outside influence too, right? Where that
It's not outside influence. I mean, really, you have to have strong men at home.
Yeah. But it can also
that's
be a
true.
lot of
That's
outside influence instead of like, you know what's right and what's wrong for your household and teaching the values and the morals in your household than outside influence telling you how you should raise your household. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, outside influence. Telling you, oh, if you discipline your child this way, it's this, this, this. If you discipline your child that way. So it's like they feel that they can take that stance.
No, I listen, man. You run your house. If you run your house as a man and a father, as you should,
Hmm.
you're not no outside influence.
No, I'm just saying, generally speaking, like, sometimes people think that's one of the reasons
Yes,
why
but
they don't want to step in and do certain
I
things
hear
because they
exactly what you're
feel,
saying. I hear
yeah,
exactly what you're saying. But
right,
if you instill principles from the get go,
yeah,
the problem with a lot of these men, fellas, are talking to you. The problem with all here is you make too much things slide. So
mm-hmm,
when now you're trying to hold back a grip,
and the thing is,
mm-hmm.
you're trying to
there's
get
a
back
lot
a
of
grip.
there's a lot of,
You went back into a
OJ,
bad
I think you went back into a zone where we can't hear you properly again. Sorry.
okay,
you
my
see?
phone is battery are good, so I'm putting it in a charge for like a 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
Okay, yeah. So I was saying, man, you have to get when you decide to have kids and you decide to be a father, be a man in a house, you have to know how
Yeah, I
to
think
lay down the rules and lay down the laws and abide by it, right? And that's what we're lacking in the community. That's what we're lacking in the homes right now.
So OJ, now we're coming to the end of our show. We just want to ask you if there's anybody that you want to big up, anybody that you want to, give a shout out to and all that good stuff, family members, friends, anybody you want to.
well, I just want to big up all the fans and family, and I just want to say to management, Can Jam Music, big up yourself. My baby Kerry Berry, big up herself, and all my Canada friend them and everybody all over the world. Jamaica have to
Right,
play everywhere, you understand?
right. Nice.
Big up to Theodore Bradshaw, and
Right,
my father, mother, everybody. Just how it all works. Everybody in Canada, all the Hyatt them.
right.
And big up the hosts. I just want to say big up you guys for having me tonight. And it was
You're very
really
welcome.
good to really on the show and expressing our views.
Yes. And it was our pleasure. It
Yeah.
was our pleasure. You came on and we had so much of a good conversation and interaction was awesome. We appreciate you taking the time out. And even though you had a little crazy start with the Wi-Fi, it was awesome still. Everything went smoothly. We appreciate you taking the time out. Thank you. And to
Yeah.
his manager, thank you very much, Mr. Kanjam, for making this possible. We appreciate you. We appreciate your support
Yeah,
on this as
man,
well.
Big
Thank
Daddy.
you.
Yeah,
So
man,
Kitran,
and Brother Baker. I'm looking forward to come to church on Sunday.
Yes, sir. Anytime. You're very
One of
welcome.
this Sunday. Yeah.
Come right in.
Yeah, man, when we come to Toronto, when I come to Toronto, I'm not missing it.
Not
right?
one bit. Not one bit.
He throws a very good sermon. Don't worry.
Ah,
He shows a very good sermon. So you will be enlightened and you'll be pleased.
All right, sir. It was a pleasure talking to you, man. It's good to meet you, and hopefully we meet in the flesh very soon.
Thank you, OJ.
yeah,
We
man.
appreciate it.
I'm
Thank
here
you.
say, Ketran, Katrina, big up on yourself, Brother Baker. I'm here say the world, Canada,
All
All
right.
right.
everything,
Blessings. Thank you.
Jamaica,
Be safe.
all the fans.
Yes, sir.
Give thanks.
Respect yourself, brother.
Take
Bless
care.
up.
Thank you.
Okay, all the best.
So, guys, you had it here. That was Mr. OJ out of Jamaica, better known as Oja, reggae
Oja.
singer.
Very
So,
good young man.
Reverend Baker.
Very good
Reverend
young man. I
Baker.
appreciate
Yes.
this guy
Yes.
coming on. Very good young man.
Yeah.
Very positive
Yeah.
energy.
Yes. Very.
He would be a good man in the community.
So you guys can follow him as well. He's on Facebook, Philip Hyatt, better known as Oja or OJ. And he's on Facebook. You can see his videos. You can see his stage performance. You can see a lot of things that he's doing. A lot of stuff in the area. You can see all that if you're willing to follow him and listen to his music. So Reverend Baker,
Yes, ma'am.
we thank you once
I
again.
haven't seen you at church lately. Where have you been?
I've been home because of the quarantine and thing and because of all the numbers in Brampton. Like they keep saying, like, don't try to associate with a lot of people outside of your family. So I just kind of, Rev, I promise I will
I
come
hope
back.
you'll be saving your tithes because we do
I
need it.
am.
We are running
I am.
on credit in the church here, and
Okay.
I hope you're saving your tithes. So when we see you again, you can up it a little bit. You know what I mean? $2 and thing ain't gonna work a year.
Okay, so what do I have to give now? $5?
No, I'm not saying you have to give anything, but I'm just saying we're looking for a little bit because we haven't seen you for a while, you know.
That's true. No, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I agree.
But Katian,
Hmm?
you remember I was telling you the Reverend only thinking about the pocket?
No, and I will correct you again. I'm not only thinking about the pocket, but I'm talking about the maintenance of the church because right now we're at $5,000 to the hydro. I mean, come on, we add some hey.
Right. I mean, I understand.
Right. I am not only thinking about the money, but as a leader of the church and
Yeah. You got to do it. You got to take care of
We
the
have
church and
to
congregation. Yeah.
maintain. We have to maintain.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Remember, we just bought the building, so the bank account empty, right?
Slowly low, yeah. All right. So Kitchen, you have to remember in January when we go back to church, we have to be able to up the tithes. Okay. So $2 doesn't Toonie Tuesday doesn't work anymore. So we have to be able to put in $5. Okay.
Oh, I forget
And don't
this.
forget to tell the
They
brothers
don't
and
make
sisters.
pennies no more.
No
They
pennies.
don't make pennies anymore.
But
No.
this church, Rev Church, have debit machine and credit machine. Don't forget.
Of course. We have to move. We
Don't
even can
forget.
broadcast online. I mean, come on. We have
Yeah.
to move with the time.
E-transfer and stuff. Yeah.
Right,
Rev started doing that before quarantine. So I mean now he's up and running. I mean, come on.
I mean, if you
In
want
January.
to make a donation from where you are, you can always e-transfer me at cliffanthony@frontline.ca. You know, cliff.anthony@frontline.ca. E-transfers are acceptable. I mean, you can get on the Cash App as well. You know, and
People don't take us serious. Please don't take us serious. Please, I beg. Can't help it.
you people making my church look like a joke, man.
Oh, watch. Listen, if you start
Yeah,
getting
I might say
e-transfers and
something
stuff,
mean.
if you get e-transfers and
I'm laughing on my face. Something.
Listen.
Oh,
You know,
God, I cried.
you know, you take yourself that view, right? But imagine, right? Imagine you're doing a live and you have 500 views, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to ask people, hit the Cash App.
Yeah.
From 500 to 5, gone. That is core support.
Mm-hmm.
You need core support to be hot support.
Yep.
And you need people to support you because you're taking the time out, you're taking your time out, you're sending a message, you're sending that positive vibe out there to the world. And people are taking it up as entertainment.
Oh my God. People, we were just joking. Rev does not have a church. We are building one in 2021.
Of course.
We don't have one yet.
Right? Or if we got strike, I have a chair. This is Reverend Supri Baker. Sisters and brothers, we need your support. Come back. See? So,
Lord.
in the meantime, you can always send your thing to, frontline.ca. You can send your donations and
people gonna start taking you serious, you know.
Somebody said the name of the people you like to pray for.
Somebody said to cut your oh God, wait.
And I'm sure she love finger shaking when she typing that because she's like laughing and hysterical and she's like, oh my God. Yeah? It's all good though. It's all love. It's all love. It's all love.
Listen, always a vibe with you, man. Always a vibe with you. Always. Always a vibe with you.
Most importantly, I think I'm more proud. I appreciate you guys, but I'm proud to actually see the moves you're making, like the consistency, the quality of people that you have on your show. I mean, right?
Consistency brings results, right? So I mean, that's what we want to always remember. We don't care if it's 5 people, but because I go on there. Sorry, I didn't want to cut you, but I go on the show after. Like most times, I go back just to see the show and listen and just kind of see. And the amount of views you get after, the amount of people that come on and watch it after, the amount of share, the amount of So I mean,
you have to remember, not everybody is available at this time.
Yes,
absolutely. People who might be interested in your show is not available exactly when you need them. Some people might be working. Some people might have to be hiding and listening to you because of the topic you had on tonight, the abuse.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So you have to take it when they could take. A lot of people spend a lot of time in the washroom on the phone. Maybe that's where they're watching it from.
Yeah. It's fine. I mean, listen, I don't look at this as a bad, You're watching, you're watching. I don't care. It could be on top of a roof, it could be underneath the house, it could be in the washroom.
Maybe
You're
some people,
watching.
maybe that's
You're
the point.
watching.
You have to they reserve the toilet for this. Not saying
Right?
that you're doing shit. I'm just saying.
No, listen, I don't take it as an insult. Somebody else might. That's not my business. I don't take it as an insult. I'm
No, no,
saying wherever, as long as they're watching, as long as I look at positivity in everything.
right.
As long as you're watching, you could be in the washroom, you could be doing your dump. That's your problem. That's why you decide to sit and watch it. But as long as you're watching, that's the most important
I
thing.
know that's what you need.
Most
Kitron,
important
doing a
thing.
good job, brother. Doing a good job. Appreciate you, fam. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man, respect
And we
yourself,
appreciate
brother.
you all the time. We
I
appreciate you
tell you, you
all the
got
time.
brave over the last 6 weeks, man. You got
Why?
you're no longer camera shy. You know, not long.
Yes, I know, right?
Right.
I know.
You
I'm
got
building that
brave. You got
confidence.
brave. I see it. I see
Yes,
it. I see
yes,
it.
yes. I upgrade
Bellevue to
now.
the world. Bellevue to the world. Oh my God, Bellevue to the world.
But I always, honestly, I have to tell you, I really do appreciate when you come on. It's always a vibe. You always open it up. You enlighten us. You make it easy. You talk to the audience. You talk to the guests, and you're very inspirational. Meaning that you always have something positive. It doesn't matter if we talk nonsense and we laugh at times, but once you're on there, there's always some information.
I
So
said,
I
you're gonna make
appreciate
me
you.
cry now, man. You're gonna make me cry now, man. Come on,
That's
man.
okay. Shoot, do you, boo? If you wanna cry, cry. Shoot.
You're making my heart soft, man.
If you wanna cry, cry. Nothing wrong
I
with that.
appreciate you, Kathy. And thank you. Yo, all right, yo, people, have a good night.
All
Everybody
right,
have a
have a
good
good one. Blessings. Keep
chill
safe.
out. Chill
All
out on
right.
my back like a shark. You know what I mean? Cut off his mic and all of that. But it's all good. Good night to everybody. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
All right. Thank
And,
you.
pray
Have
for
a
me.
good night.
You know what I mean?
We
I'm
will.
out of a job right now. I'm out of a job. So
We'll keep you in prayers.
barbershops closed and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So all right.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one.
Oh, easy.
All right. Bless. So there you have it, guys. We're at the end of our show. We want to thank you guys. We want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for always coming on, being a part of our show, and always interacting with us, interacting with the guests, and always, showing mad love. We appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Kitchen, my co-host. Want to say thank you again to another show. Well done. Thank you, thank you. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you.
You not hearing me?
Oh, I'm hearing you now.
Oh, that's it. Thank you again.
Yeah, you're welcome. No songs tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave them in one song.
All right.
There you go. Okay, I know you would kill me.
Oh, Father, watch in Zion. Hear our voice, oh God, today in our prayer, and accept our thanksgiving. Father, we thank thee for all that you have done and for what you're doing now. Oh, yeah, yeah. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. He restored my soul. Splashing, dashing, restless sea. Never still you seem to be. Sometimes angry.
So, Katian, have a blessed
Yes,
night.
Kitron? Yes, you
Have a
too.
blessed day off. You have a blessed
Who's
day
having
off,
a
right?
day off? No.
We have a off day tomorrow. We're back on Thursday.
Oh, best day off. I'm like, what? Where am I going? I'm
Yeah.
confused. Where am I going? Yes. Yes.
So, guys, see you guys
So,
back on
guys,
Tuesday.
Thursday. See? Ha.
Big up, big up our
Thursday.
sponsors again, Jab Juve.
Yes.
And
Yes,
the
I
7
love. Thank you
night.
again for your support, Wendy, Miss Black Beauty, Ansky, Alma Boy, everybody that was on tonight, Dalma. We appreciate all you guys for your support. Mad love.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. Keep safe.
All right.
Peace.
We out. We out. We out, folks. Good night. Have a